You're live. You're live. Hello, everybody. Let's just make sure people can hear me here. We'll just wait a sec because there's always a delay.
Okay.
I see it on my TV screen now. I don't see it on my iPad yet, interestingly enough. There we go. I see it on my TV screen now. I hear myself. Okay, we're good. We got sound.
We have
Good day,
sound.
everyone. How y'all doing? Hello, James. James, you can be our final guy because Mark can't make it today, mainly because he does a podcast every week at this time. So, James, you'll be in charge of the final bid. Okay, James, like last time. Whatever the final bid is on your screen, James, when the clock runs out, is the final bid. Okay. So whatever you see when the timer runs out, James, will be the final thing. So James is our final bid guy. All Bummer, right. No pricing advice. What? Well, we can help you there. You know, we can help you, DJ, Record Hound. Are you going to come up, Record Hound? The link is out there if you want to come up, because Record Hound wanted to come up and sell a couple albums, which I said, yeah, that's okay. That's fine. So if you want to come up, Darren, you're welcome. You want to sell some records, we can help you with pricing. David and I can kind of look at it and go, I'd start the bidding at so-and-so dollars. If you need some help.
Last minute pulling. Yeah.
So there we go. I don't know if Scott's here yet. I did talk to him earlier in the day today and reminded him about the auction. So hopefully he remembers.
That would be nice.
He's always a big... Today I'm drinking Rush beer for our auctions, guys. I'm having a Rush beer. Because why not? And I hate drinking alone. So this is the next best thing to drinking alone. Drinking with my... And I have to give a shout out too. I gave a shout out on Rachel's stream this morning. I got to give a shout out now on this stream before we start the proceedings to Black Maple Trading Company.
Dude, I ordered one. I ordered an A&A one.
So Black Maple Trading Company reached out to me on Instagram about a month ago. And they said, shoot me your address. I don't know how they discovered me or what, but they go, can you send us your mailing address? So I'm like, okay, whatever. And I sent this, I didn't even know who they were because I had no idea who they were. They said, we have something we want to send you. And I didn't know at the time who they even were. So I said, okay, here's my address. And I got this box yesterday during my photo shoot with Ellie. This box came during my photo shoot with Ellie, and I opened it up. And inside it was this that I'm wearing. Sam the Record Man.
And I had to order one.
And they sent me this in the box. And also in the box was... So I got the Sam the Record Man shirt. They asked that, did you mind wearing it in a few of your videos? Blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, whatever. Free shit. I'll be a merch. I'll be a merch. And they sent me this one as well.
That's the one I ordered.
And of course, here in Toronto, Sam the Record Man and A&A Records were next door to each other.
Man.
So they sent me this Sam shirt. They sent me this A&A shirt. And in the box also was a note saying that, do you mind wearing these on a couple of your videos? There was a little patch in there, a little Arnon patch that they sent me as well. This little Arnon patch, which says, my weekends are fully booked. I don't know what the deal is with that. Some stickers. A nice Sam the Record Man sticker. Big ass Sam the Record Man sticker, and a CBC sticker for some reason. So Thank you, Black Mar. What did I say there? What's the name of this company? Get
Black
it right here.
Maple.
Black Maple Trading Company. Thank you for the T-shirts. They will be worn in. And of course, I worked at Sam the Record Man when I was a teenager. So at the Yonge and Dundas location. So this is very nostalgic for me.
Not that they're watching, but I want an A&A one. Come on.
Well, didn't you say you just ordered one?
I want another one.
You want another one? Yes. Thank you, Black Maple Trading, for the generosity. You can send me more.
Good for you, Anthony.
Send me more and send them to David Michael.
I need more shirts. Like I need a hole in the head.
Yeah, like me. I got more. I got a shirt. I swear to God, for every day of the year now.
Probably.
So we're just letting people file in, and then we'll get the show rolling. I think we'll get this down. We're not going to do a lot of babbling about our records this time around because we want to push as many as we can in as shortest period of time as we can. Like we did towards the end of the last auction, where we just bang. Remember, we banged. We had like a lightning round thing, and that worked really good.
We did some banging.
So I think we want to try bang this time. So we're not going to talk too much about these records.
Well, I will.
Because we want to push as much as we can in as little time as we can. And Darren, are you going to come up tonight? Let us know if you're planning to come up, so we can make room for you. Good advice. Let's read. Hello, Sam Squatch. Hello, Wasaga George. If you're out there, Scott, let us know. And anybody else that's watching, please just, that plans on bidding, please say hello in the chat so we know you're out there. Let's see. Auction off some Rush beer. Bidders, make sure you have it on live chat. Yes, make sure it's on live chat. There's Mason has dropped by. Yeah, I don't think I can ship beer, guys. But you can go right to the Henderson Brewery website and order beer. They'll ship it to you. That I know. So cheers, everybody. This is damn good beer. I gotta admit, this is my favorite beer now. I've been drinking it for about a year, but I'm afraid to have these other ones. I showed you guys the other ones, right, in my video. That's 5.5. This one here, guys. This one right here. This beer here, Moving Pictures. Moving Pictures beer. This is they only come in 500 milliliter bottle of Moving Pictures beer. This is a limited edition beer. There was only 1,000 of them bottled. You know what the alcohol content of this sucker is, guys? 14% alcohol.
That's real Canadians, man.
Man, this beer it's like good night for a week after drinking one of these things. 14% alcohol beer. Now you know why it's called Rush. It'll give you a rush, all right.
That's right.
So it was a fun day. Rush Day was a really fun time. So I guess we're almost ready. I was just going to wait 15 minutes to let some people come in, and then we'll get the ball going. I guess I'll let David start the ball off. So I'm still.
Hey, I started last time.
Did you really or no? Did you?
Yeah, you did, because I was totally off guard.
Oh, so you're off guard again now, huh?
Well, I'm looking at some Deep Purple stuff, thinking.
Toto, you can't go down, buddy. You can't be up here. The pug wants to come up. No, you can't have the beer. Just like looking at me. So, let me check my messages here. Nothing there. Okay, we're good to go. So, am I supposed to start? Are you coming up? Are you coming up, Record Hound? Do I need to put the link up for you?
Are we doing 15 minutes, 10 minutes? What are we doing?
Yeah, let's do 15 minutes. Let's try to keep them right to 15 minutes and try to go.
Okay.
Toto, you can't jump up on here. Please, buddy, please. You want me to go first then, I take it?
Yeah, please.
Okay, so we're at, I'll start it in 1 more minute. At 15 past to 7:30. We'll make it exactly 15 past.
For now, we might do. We might go until 7:15 now.
Well, yeah, we might go till 9:15, 9:30. I mean, we're not exactly going till 9. If if everybody's fine, we can go later, obviously. Let me put the linking thing out, the banner out. Banners. Where's my banners? There we go. Ticker. There we go. Sorry, guys, I'm not as good with this stuff as usual. Comments.
Oh, wow.
There we go.
Hey, guys. Sorry, I've been looking at records.
Okay, buddy, you got to sit down, buddy. You can't be up on me. You got to go sit down.
Absolutely not trying to be rude, everyone.
Here? You go lie down. I don't know what the dog wants right now. Come on, down. You can't be up on me.
Pets or food?
No, you can't have the beer. I don't know why he's doing this. Like, he never does this.
Let's get the dog drunk.
Yeah, let's get the dog drunk. Yeah, my daughter would be real proud of that. So just to remind everybody, who maybe if there's anybody new here or whatever, all prices are in Canadian dollars, as they always are. So anybody in the U.S. is obviously getting a better deal than just because of the exchange rate. All shipping rates are in Canadian dollars. The email you see for me scrolling right now is the email you will email me on after the auction to let me know what you bought and what you paid. So just so we can compare notes. Do not send money to that email address. All payments are through PayPal. Friends and family, guys. We've had some people that don't do friends and family. And every time you don't do that it costs us $5. So please, friends and family, you know where to find us. If you have any problems, you know where to find us. So yeah, everything through PayPal. Canadian dollars. When you're sending on PayPal, this was an issue on the last auction. Some people send American dollars and then it gets converted. Just remember when you're setting your payment to send it, to make sure it converts to Canadian dollars so that I don't get American dollars and then I have to convert it when I'm pulling it out. So make sure you send Canadian dollars. Record hound is going to come up later. Okay, yeah, get some records picked out. You can come up as much as you want. Darren, you are definitely welcome here. So yeah, everything Canadian dollars, PayPal, friends and family.
Just so everyone knows, where does Record Hound live? So everyone knows.
Darren lives in Niagara.
Okay.
Niagara.
Cool.
So yeah, PayPal, friends and family, Canadian dollars, Canadian shipping. And because we had a little bit of an issue at the last auction with late payments and one payment that never actually got paid, we want all payment. If you can't afford to buy and pay within 72 hours maximum of the auction, please don't bid. We want all payments done and finished within 72 hours of the auction. If you can't pay within 72 hours of the auction, please do not bid. It's not fair to other people that may be bidding that can pay on time. This isn't, we unfortunately, because of an incident last time, we can't afford to have a layaway plan. This isn't, a record store where you can lay away records for a couple of weeks and then pay for them later. We all have bills to pay. So, and also we would like to ship everything out at once. I like to get all the money in at once is great because then I can go to the post office in one trip and mail it out in 1 or 2 trips. I can do it to the post office. Nothing worse than having to go back to the post office a week later or 2 weeks later to send one package. So please, everybody, all payments within 72 hours. If you can't afford to pay, we understand. So just don't bid and let somebody else have a crack at those records. That's all I got to say. And I guess let's do this. James, you're in charge of troll stomping. And like I said, James's word, whatever James sees on the timer for the last bid, James has last bid. So now where do I start? I'm just going to go and dig in my pack here. Let's see. Let's okay. I'm going to start with a couple things here. Okay, let's do these. Let's do these two to start. I'm going to start with an EP. And this will go pretty good. I'm going to look at my notes here. I keep my notes of all the Discogs pricing in front of me for all my records. And this puppy here, I'm going to start the bidding. We're going to give the bid price right away. I'm not going to spend too much time talking about records because we each got 15 minutes things, and I probably already wasted 4 minutes of my time. So this is Joe Strummer live at Music Millennium. This was a Record Store Day EP. I love Joe Strummer. I love The Clash big time, but I kind of have this on another Joe Strummer acoustic thing. This is Joe Strummer live at the Millennium, November 2nd, 1999. Never before released rare acoustic in-store performance. It's a, how many song? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 song EP. I'm going to start the bidding at $10 on this one. It's got Junko partner, X-Ray Style, Island Hopping, The Road to Rock and Roll, and Trash City. Joe Strummer from The Clash live at Music Millennium. This was a limited Record Store Day release from 2022, last year. $10 Canadian starting price on this one. If you're interested in this one, just put it in the chat. Bid your 10, whatever. And I'm opening it up with Joe Strummer. So, and I'm not going to wait too long before I move on to another record because we want to put as much out. I'll wait a couple minutes for see if anybody is interested in Joe Strummer. I've played this a couple of times, but I do have other Joe Strummer acoustic. I'll show you guys the vinyl. It's regular black wax. Really nice pressing. Joe Strummer Record Store Days are always really good. Cardboard inner. Joe Strummer at Music Millennium, November 2nd, 1990. This is one of the last performances before he died, guys. One of the last performances before he passed away. So $10 starting bid Canadian on Joe Strummer. I'll wait another minute or so, and then if nobody bids on that, we'll move on to the next thing. Get my pen ready. Have a sip of beer.
Oh, Anthony, we should remind them to refresh their feeds.
And yes, and remember, yes, exactly. While we're waiting here, remember to refresh your. Do you like the smell of the beer or what, dog? He's just like right up in my business. It must smell the beer. I don't know.
Make it your business.
Yeah, refresh your feed every once in a while, guys, because there is a lag, and we did have a big problem with lag last time that caused some discrepancies and caused some hurt feelings and whatnot because people felt like they had their bid in time. So please remember to refresh your feed. And that's it. I'll keep the Joe Strummer aside for now. Maybe I'll bring it back later. We'll go on to the next thing I have here. I actually picked this up at an auction myself, but I realized I'm not going to give it proper justice and play it a lot.
Anthony, someone's asking to make your screen big so they could see it more.
Oh yeah. Sorry, guys. Sorry. You see, you gotta help me with this stuff. Okay, let me go to live the layout. The layout stuff. Solo layout. There we go. There, guys. Okay, look there. There we go. One more time for Joe Strummer. Joe Strummer, guys. There you go. Sorry, guys.
Lennon.
I'm out of practice. It's been 2 months since I did an auction. There's the Joe Strummer. $10 Joe Strummer. Okay, so the next one I picked up on an auction myself, and I'm going to let it go just because I don't know when I'm ever going to have it. I got to downsize my collection. I got to start being brutally honest with myself and say, when am I going to play this next time? And this is, let me just check my notes. This is a 1987 US promo copy of Beckola. And this is a gold stamp promo.
What year is that?
Gold stamp promo of Beckola, 1987 reissue on the Epic label.
Nice.
And I played it. It sounds beautiful. I picked it up at an auction myself, but I kind of got to let it go because I'm just never going to get a chance to really play it as much as other people may. So it is a really nice, really nice pressing. Of course, it's a promo pressing, and I'm going to let this go for a starting bid of $10 as well. $10 for a gold stamp promo of Jeff Beck's Beck-Ola. Beck-Ola, $10. Canadian, U.S. pressing. Sorry, it's a U.S. pressing. This is a U.S. press. A U.S. pressing of Beck-Ola. Gold stamp promo. Wherever the gold stamp is. There's the gold stamp, guys. $10. U.S. pressing of Beck-Ola by Jeff Beck. 10 Canadian starting bid. Anybody's interested. Beck-Ola. So we'll just wait a second if anybody's interested in the Beck-Ola. And we'll see what happens. I know, it's always, the beginning of the auction, people are all kind of hanging onto their wallet and kind of wondering what else is going to come out later. It's always tough getting started on these things. And we're getting a small crowd in here now, so I will show the Beck-Ola. $10 Canadian for Beck-Ola. This is a really nice pressing, really clean, clear, really, really good quality pressing. Gold stamp promo of Beck-Ola, Jeff Beck, featuring Rice Pudding. Rice Pudding, such a great song. Rice Pudding, Plinth, Jailhouse Rock, All Shook Up, with vocals by Rod Stewart, guys. Vocals by Rod Stewart. Ron Wood on guitar. Nicky Hopkins on piano. So great stuff. Jeff Beck, Beck-Ola, $10. The legend that we lost. What was last year? We lost Jeff Beck, right?
Yeah.
Last year we lost Jeff Beck. So Beck-Ola, $10. I'll wait another second. If not, we'll move on to item number 3. And that'll probably be the last item I show because I delayed so long. And gonna move faster in the next round because I'm like showing 3 albums in this round. So Beck-Ola, I'm gonna move on because I got only 4 minutes left in my segment. Let me grab something here. Let me just deep dive into here and grab something else. Let's see. All right, let's grab this one from last year. And though I really, really love this album, I realize that down the line in the future, if I get a hankering to listen to this band, I would probably listen to either their live album that I have or their greatest hits album. So I'm going to let this one go. I played it a few times last year. It came out last year. I'm going to start the bidding on this one. Also, I believe at $10. Yes, I'm going to start the bidding on this one at $10 Canadian. It's the brand new album from Tears for Fears, The Tipping Point.
What color vinyl's that?
Regular black wax.
Okay.
Regular black wax, The Tipping Point. I think it's a gatefold, is it not? Yeah, it's a gatefold.
Yeah.
2022's Tears for Fears album, The Tipping Point, on black wax.
That's a great album.
It is a really good album, and I'll probably regret it down the line, but I just got to be realistic with my collection. What am I going to hear? And if I do want to hear Tears for Fears, I'll probably put out their recent 2 LP greatest hits or their live album from the Massey Hall, because I was at that show and I just love that show. So I'll probably be sorry I sold this, but $10 Canadian, Tears for Fears, Tipping Point, 2022 studio album, obviously in next to mint condition, as I only played it maybe 4 times, I think, last year total, to be realistic. $10 Canadian for Tears for Fears, Tipping Point. Anything that doesn't get a bid on it, I will bring back later in the show. For later arrivals. So Tipping Point is number 3. I'll let this go until my time slot runs out. And I'm going to do better in my next time slot because I showed 3 records. So I got to move faster. Tears for Fears, Tipping Point, fantastic album. Got really good reviews. It was well received. and you're not going to get one for $10 anywhere, not even on Discogs. That's, in fact, the last of those ones I showed you, the Joe Strummer. Currently, if you want to buy the Joe Strummer on Discogs, you're looking at $22 plus, and I'm offering it for $10. The Beckola, you're looking at $15 plus, and I offered it for $10. And the Tears for Fears, you're looking at $22 plus as well, and you're getting it for $10. So there you go. And that is my time slot. So I'm going to pass it to Nazz. I got no bids so far, but you know, hey, it's okay. It's still early in the night. So I'm going to go out of my solo layout, exit solo layout, bring up Nazz. And I'm going to actually message my friend Scott, see if he's coming tonight.
Come get his ass over.
Take his ass over. You're up to you, Nazz. And let me change the banner.
Hey, everyone.
There's
really quickly, everyone. People who've been here before know that my email address is the one to send money. Please be the ones to contact me first and let me know what you bought and all that fun stuff. So without ado, I have a sealed copy of NoFX. I'm going to throw some weird stuff out there today. NoFX. 22 songs that weren't, 22 songs that weren't good enough to go on other records. So it's like B-sides. It's sealed. I can't even remember why I didn't open it. I love NoFX, but I'll start this at $12. Sealed, NoFX. 22 songs that weren't good enough to go on other records. On Fat Records, of course, which is their label, Fat Mike's label. If anyone's interested in a sealed copy of NoFX, $12 starting price, and it's much more than that, I can tell you that. So, if anyone's interested in that, I'm not going to piss around a lot tonight, so if anyone's interested, okay.
Yeah, you might want to move faster than me.
Yeah. Well, unlike Anthony, I don't think, I mean, I won't be bringing my stuff back. So
we'll see we'll see how the night goes, you know.
I mean, I have alternate ways of selling stuff, but I'm just like, I don't think I will. If people are asked for stuff, then I might.
I know this isn't our usual auction night, so we're going to just see how Thursday night goes with people.
I have a very, very, it's a hard album to find. And it's only one of my favorite live albums, and I have 2 copies. So this is my copy I'm going to offer up for sale. It's Supertramp's double live album, Paris. It's live, and it's very hard to find, apparently, because I always get asked for this. So if anyone is interested in double live, and pretty much this was recorded at the tail end of their career. So, I mean, with Roger Hodgson in it. So it has all the hits you would think of. So $10 starting on Supertramp Paris, double live. And I know this, I don't really look at Discogs, but I know it goes for a hell of a lot more than that, obviously.
Well, if nobody bids on it, you can put it aside. I might take it if I make some money tonight.
It's a corker. It's a good one. So
yeah, I used to have that. It's a great album.
It is good, and I can't believe how hard it is to find on vinyl. This is only this.
As far as live albums go, it's a really good live album.
I've only seen this twice, and I've bought it twice. So I mean, it starts off in school. I mean, right there.
I actually went to that tour here in Toronto.
That was a stadium tour.
Yeah, that was at Exhibition Stadium here in Toronto.
Yeah, they played here at our big football stadium.
And yes, anybody in the GTA area, local pickup is welcome. I have a number of people that pick up from me at auctions previously. I'll put the records aside, and then when you can pick up, you can pick up. But if you're doing local pickup, please pay for the records after the auction, and then I'll just put them away. and then you can pick it up at your leisure. And I've done that for a few people, as well as I guess the same probably goes for David. Anybody in the Edmonton area, right?
That would
Because
be odd if
obviously
there
saving
was.
on shipping. Obviously, saving on shipping is.
You're more than invited to come over and pick up records for me. So okay, so I'm just reading the comments. Okay, let's just move on. A copy of.
Yeah, that Paris. If nobody takes it, you can stick it aside for me.
Okay. It's kind of odd because I'm hesitant to sell good stuff right now because I don't want to, obviously I want to make, money. But this is one of two of my copies. I have way too many of two copies, but the Cult Electric.
Well, I was going to say, what is it? Fleetwood Mac Rumors?
Hey. Many bands do I have multiple copies of, but the Cult Electric album on vinyl.
Good album.
It goes for, an original. This is an original copy, obviously, not.
Don't tempt me. I'm trying to make money and get rid of records. And so far, it's not going well.
It's like an original Beggar's Banquet copy.
Starting bid.
It's the gatefold.
Starting bid. What's the starting bid?
I'm thinking.
Oh, okay.
$12.
I should have known. I saw the smoke coming out of your ears.
Yeah, I know.
$12, guys. Canadian. Remember, Canadian dollars. Everything's in Canadian dollars.
Starting. And I think, what do these go? I've seen these in used record stores for $30. Yeah, it's Canadian. Everything's Canadian unless I say different. So
record Howden's in for 12. I'd be tempted too, but I need to sell some records before I start bidding on records.
In the States, this was on Sire, but in Canada, this was on Beggar's Banquet, Vertigo. So it's on Vertigo Records / Beggar's Banquet in Canada.
Can we see the vinyl? Did you show the vinyl?
Does someone want to see the vinyl?
Me.
Original inner.
Because people said, probably people don't see the Beggar's Banquet.
The original inner. It's one of my copies, so trust me. There's a Beggar's Banquet label. You can see that.
Vinyl Archivist is in for 15.
And it's incredibly nice shape. Probably some hair on it from me. But yeah, I can vouch it's my copy. And this was a promo copy, but it's not stamped or anything, but that tells you the little punch hole there.
Record Hound's in for 17. So we got Archivist and Record Hound are both
look at this, guys. The original gatefold. I have a Sire Records one that's a promo and a white cover, and I will tell you, in all seriousness, I kept the Polygram Vertigo Beggar's Banquet copy because it sounds better. The low end is much better on this pressing than the Sire. And I think the vinyl is a bit heavier on the Canadian pressing than the Sire one.
Was the Sire a U.S. pressing or what?
In the States it was on Sire Records, but the pressing was a bit light, and this one has a better bottom end because Rick Rubin produced this, so it's got some good bottom end to it, and it's just some good rock. Wow, it's one of my favorite. I've seen them on this tour opening up for Billy Idol at our Coliseum hockey rink here.
Yeah, that's a band I've never seen live that I always wanted to see live, was the Cult. So
I also seen Guns N' Roses open for them on this tour. They played here on a headlining show, and an unknown band called Guns N' Roses played just before Appetite for Destruction came out. So there you go. One of my favorite rock bands. So let's do a counter, please.
All right, let's do the counter. Where's the counter?
Please.
Yeah, we currently have a bid of 18. Where's the counter? Hold on, bear with me, guys. Oh, here's the counter.
All right, who got it?
And I think there was no more bids after Vinyl Archivist. So Vinyl Archivist, Patrick gets it for $18.
Patrick is the winner, $18. Thank you, Patrick. On a Vinyl Archivist. All right.
That shirt looks very familiar.
Did I send you one?
You sent me one. Yes, thank you.
God, I
wear
send
it
you good
often.
stuff, don't
wear
I?
it often.
I get you. I send you good stuff.
You do. You're too generous to me. You're too
I
generous
know.
to me, my friend. Too
That's
generous
too
to me.
nice. All right. This is once again one of my own personal copies of Black Sabbath. Masters of Reality. This is Canadian. Well, like I said, everyone's Canadian. I think this one, it's the Warner Brothers.
Reissue?
Yeah. Well, no, it's not. It's not a new reissue, but it is from. It's the that Warner Brothers label here.
80s, maybe 80s.
Yep. Good
I would
pressing
say
though.
that label was kind of 80s. Well, I don't think that label was in the 70s, was it?
Late 70s. But it's not a cheap. The reason why I kept this copy for my own, although I have a couple copies, is that it's not a cheap 80s pressing. This is before that. It's a nice, it's pretty, it's got some good weight to it. It's a good pressing, or I wouldn't have kept it for myself.
And thank you, Patrick, for the nice compliment. Somebody needed to say something. Come on, people. Somebody needed to buy something. Come on, people. Thank you, Patrick, for the encouragement.
Yes, thank you. Like, I'm not going to give this stuff away because I'm not in the business to give. I want to give people good deals, but
So what was the starting bid on that? What was the starting bid on that?
$20.
$20
for a super nice, clean copy of Black Sabbath, Masters of Reality. That's Canadian pricing. Great sounding copy, or else I wouldn't have had it in my collection. So
Record Hound's in for 20.
I can't remember which one I ended up keeping, but it's another Warner Brothers pressing, anyways. I like to have a similar one, the palm tree one. They're all good pressings, and I think the late 70s, early 80s ones get a bad rap from people who don't know much about vinyl because they're pretty good sounding records. Kind of like the Purple label Beatles albums are pretty good in the late 70s. Some of my favorite ones. These pressings of Black Sabbath are pretty good.
I don't think you can really go wrong with any 70s or 80s pressings of Black Sabbath. Can you really?
What? I think technology.
The majority, I think, are always pretty good. Certainly Canadian pressings. Canadian pressings have always been really good pressings. We've really not had crappy Canadian pressings. Canada always did decent pressing.
The thing people need to actually, well, I think, I don't want to talk down to people, but I think some people don't maybe remember that these were always done off the master tapes because that's what they did in the 70s and early 80s and 80s. They went off master tapes because that's how you mastered a reissue of a record. So it's not digital files they're mastering off of. This is, these are for master tapes. And Sabbath, I think as technology got a little bit better, late 70s, early 80s, their records actually got a bit better sounding, in my opinion. But that's me. So what's Shadows pressings? What are those ones? Is that the label you're talking about? I'm not sure about that. Which one? How does shipping work to us? Anthony, do you want to answer that question?
Shipping work to where? Who?
Someone's asking a question. How does shipping work to us?
Where's us? US?
Yeah, I'm guessing so. Where do you live, Jetstream?
Basically, the way I ship is...
Oh, US.
Okay, yeah. So the US, so everything's in Canadian dollars, including the shipping. Once the auction's over, You'll message me with what you bought, or Nat, David. In my case, you'll message me. I will package them up. I'll weigh them here. I've got my app for Canada Post right here. I'll work out the price for shipping. Like we said, everything's Canadian dollars. So in the US, I'm not sure the exchange right now, but I think $10 Canadian is about somewhere between $6 and $7 US. So you guys get a bargain. Shipping, of course, is in Canadian prices. On average, I've shipped to New York, which is on my side of the country, and I've shipped to California. And for a couple of records, it normally costs in the early 20s Canadian to ship there. But I've also shipped 14 records to the US in a package, and that's only cost about 30 some odd dollars Canadian. So obviously, the more weight, the more records, the heavier the package, but it never gets really, really high. I don't think I've had anything over $50 ever shipped anything. And I've shipped big packages to people. So, and everybody's been really happy with that. Just because of the exchange rate, guys. The exchange rate is so good. So,
Okay, cool. Thank you.
So, and I don't know how David does his shipping. He might have a different shipping policy. So check with David. But yeah, send us the info. We'll email you back with the final price, including shipping. Then you PayPal us, and boom, it's in the mail. And I get all my stuff out within 3 days of the auction. Normally, I have my stuff all mailed out right away. I'll be working on it tomorrow, and as soon as I have the money, boom, 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 it's off to the mail.
The inner sleeve is that one for someone asking. That's what came in it. I don't even know what the original inner sleeve for the Canadian copy was, because I have an original Canadian copy, and I don't recall it having. It wasn't any kind of picture or sleeve. It was just a generic insert or copy, as far as I remember, for Sabbath, Masters of Reality. Anyways, let's just. How many bids do we got going on here?
We had a bid of 20. We had a bid of 20 from Darren, so it looks like Darren gets it. Nobody else bid, so I guess that's yours, Darren.
So pricing in the auction, they're Canadian prices as well for Jetstream. Thank you. So that's going to be 20.
20, and that's your 15. And I guess bing, bang, boom, it's on to me. And let us know when you want to come up, Darren.
That was 2 records.
Yeah, see, we got to move faster, man.
Okay, let's promise each other we're going to do better this time. We're going to do faster.
Yeah, I know. I did 3 records last time because, like 5 minutes a record or whatever. But
and it's a short auction tonight, so I got.
I mean, I'll personally stay as long as people want. We're not doing a 4-hour auction, but I'll stay. I'll stay an extra hour if there's enough bidding to warrant it. So,
and I got damn good stuff.
David, what he wants to stay. We said 7 to 9, but there's no rule. We will stay longer.
I don't work tomorrow, but I've been up since 2:50 a.m.
Less talk, more sell. Exactly. So here I go, guys. Selling. Try to speed this process up. So I'm going to pull out one of this one I showed at the last auction, but it was right at the end of the night, which is always the worst time to sell stuff. So I'm going to put this one out now again, because not too many people saw it. And I'm actually going to put it down for a decent price. Just let me find my price here really quickly. Okay, so this is the Yes's, not their latest studio album, but the previous one, the Quest. This is Yes's Quest. It's a 2 LP set. Came out in 2021. I think originally it came out 2021, but it didn't get released on vinyl till early 2022. At least here in Canada, it was delayed, but it was a 2021 album. This is Yes's Quest. These go for $35 and more on Discogs. New, they're even more. If you look it up on Amazon or something, they're still a fortune because they're in current press. But I'm going to let this go for a starting bid of $20 Canadian. $20 Canadian. Like I said, these go for 35 and up on Discogs. So this is a 2 LP, just standard black wax. Yes, the Quest. Not a bad album. But if I'm going to keep, if I'm trying to downsize my collection, I got to start to get serious. $20 for Yes, the Quest. It's only been played a couple of times. Comes with a nice book inside. There's a nice thick book, multi-page book inside. So $20 for Yes, the Quest from 2021. Their second last studio album. I really there's some songs I like and some I don't like. I like this one more and a lot of people like their new album. And honestly, I don't really like their new album because it's really chill and laid back. I think this one's more yesy than the new album that people really like. So yes, the Quest, $20 starting price, which is half of what you're going to pay for it on Discogs, and probably a third of what you're going to pay for it new. So $20 Canadian. I'm going to just wait a second or so and move on to the next thing. And I hear my dog scratching at the door to go outside. So $20 starting price for Yes, the Quest. Of course, cover art by Mr. Roger Dean. And I'll wait another few seconds. And I don't think I have, I might have some jazz stuff. I don't think I've really pulled much jazz stuff tonight. But I'm not going to waste too much time, guys. If I don't see bids pop up, I'm going to just keep moving. So the next thing I have is a record store day item. And I will tell you the price right off the bat just to get things rolling. This will go for $10 Canadian. Starting bid of $10 Canadian on this one. This is a record store day exclusive from 2019. It's Jimi Hendrix, Little Drummer Boy, Silent Night, Old Lang Syne, Little Three Bears picture disc. And of course, I remove picture discs from their plastic PVC sleeves because that's what ruined picture disc. It sounds really good, actually. It's a really good sounding picture disc. Jimi Hendrix. I'll show you the backside. There we go. Hendrix. $10 starting bid on Jimi Hendrix, Little Drummer Boy, Silent Night, Old Lang Syne, extended version, and Three Little Bears. Jimi Hendrix. RSD exclusive. $10. Can't go wrong with that. These go for in the 20s and up if you want to buy them on the aftermarket. So everything I'm selling tonight is starting at less than half of what you can buy these things for on the used market. So there you go, Jimi Hendrix. 2019 was this? 2019. Did I say 2019, guys? 2019 RSD release. I think it was a Black Friday release. Record Hound's in for $10. Record Hound's in for $10. So I'll just wait another minute or so. Sounds decent. I mean, it's as decent as any Jimi Hendrix, you know. I think as a picture disc goes, it sounds pretty good. I'm a big fan of modern picture discs. They all sound pretty good to me. I mean, it's not going to be the best recording anyhow. It's Hendrix, but it's not bad. It's not bad. And it's certainly a nice collectible with a nice, certainly a really cool art on this picture disc. Got to admit, really cool art. RSD exclusive. So I'll wait another second. If not, I'm not going to wait around. Darren will get it for $10 if nobody else puts a bid in within the next 30 seconds or so. Because I want to keep moving. And the next one I got is, we'll see how the next one does. Hope it does good. So Darren, looks like it's yours. I don't see any other bids, so I'm going to just keep moving. So you got it, buddy, $10. Jimi Hendrix for Darren. Darren gets the Jimi Hendrix for $10. Bargain, buddy, bargain. You did good, my friend. There you go, Darren. It's in the box for you. Next up, this is a great album. And this one I'll probably be really sorry I got rid of. But like I said, I'm kind of at that. You know, Jason made a good comment the other day about if you don't play something, you know, if you play something once or twice in a year, you might as well get rid of it. And I'm kind of in the same headspace that if I only play it once a year, why not give it to somebody that's going to play it 20 times a year? I also have a digital version of this album anyhow, so it's not like I'm completely losing it. This is the Grammy-winning Black Pumas album. This is a fantastic freaking album. If you guys don't know who Black Pumas are, you got your heads under a rock. You really do. This is the Black Pumas Grammy-winning album from 2000 and give me a second here. 20, I'm thinking 2020. Yeah. Well, this is a 2020 pressing. It came out in 2019. This album, but this is the 2020 pressing. It's a 45 RPM pressing, so it sounds really good. I'm going to start the bidding on this at $20 Canadian, which is less than half of what they go for on Discogs. This is the year one deluxe edition. So this is the reissue a year later. It's the deluxe edition, which was expanded. It was also changed to a 2LP 45 RPM pressing. Beautiful cardstock, heavy duty cardstock. Beautiful inner liners, cardboard inner liners. The first disc is on a gold vinyl. The second disc, here's the inner. Second disc is on a really cool kind of maroon black splatter, sponge, whatever. Freaking amazing album, guys. You'll never find this for 20, even close to $20 ever. And it also came with a bonus 7-inch single as
What kind
well.
of music is it? It's kind of like funk?
Yeah, they're kind of funk, soul, funk, blues.
Really?
Fantastic band. If you guys don't know who the Black Pumas are, you need to start like listening to some fucking music, guys. This is an amazing freaking group. Fantastic guitarist. And the 7-inch single has a cover of Eleanor Rigby and Ain't No Love in the Heart of the City. This is beautiful.
By Whitesnake.
So I'm starting this at $20 Canadian, which is less than half of what these go for this year one edition of Black Pumas. 45 RPM pressing. Fantastic freaking album. Fantastic sounding. If nobody bids on this, they're dumb. And there's Scott is in the house. Scott knows good music when he hears it. Scott knows good new music when he hears it. So yeah, let me see. What's the hype sticker? Super deluxe edition of the instant classic Grammy nominated debut. It actually won the Grammy. Original album plus 11. Yeah, this is an original album. This is a two. I must clarify that this is a 45 RPM pressing, but it's not only the original album, but it's 11 bonus tracks as well. That's why it's a deluxe edition. The original album plus 11 bonus tracks plus a 7-inch single of 2 additional tracks. So you're getting a shitload of Black Pumas on this album. Fan-freaking-tastic. So Johnny L's in. Johnny L's in at 21. Scott's in at 25. So I'm going to run the timer on this. This is a heavy hitter. This is a fantastic freaking album. And I'm going to run the timer. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's how different. I've got 3 timers going, and that's how different the timers are. So James, who got it? Who got it, James? Looks like Johnny L on my screen gets it. Johnny gets it. Way to go, Johnny. Johnny, you're in Toronto, right? You're the Johnny L, right? From Toronto? Confirm in the chat below. Good job, Johnny. Johnny gets it for $35. You will not be sorry. It's an amazing album. Yeah, okay, Johnny, you're in Toronto. So, Johnny, you and I can meet. You don't have to get shipping at all because you're in the Toronto area. Are you not? You're right here in Toronto. So if you're in Toronto, you can pick up direct from me. So there'll be no shipping for you. St. Thomas, is that, where's St. Thomas from Toronto? I don't remember. Tell me. I mean, I can mail to St. Thomas, but south of London. Okay, well, we can mail. We can do mailing. It's going to be cheap to mail over to freaking London. Or if you ever come to the Toronto area, I can put them on hold for you. You let me know what you want to do. But Johnny L, you get it for 35, my friend. And how's my time doing? I guess that's it for my time.
Is it?
Yeah, I guess so.
Right.
Yeah, I pulled 3. I seem to be doing, I can't get past the showing 3 records thing. And right. Let me just scroll because I had Nazz Nomad screen up there. Johnny L, just take this down right now. See the See the ticker scrolling along the bottom? Write down my email address. I didn't have it going for my last round. That's my email address, agkproductions@rogers.com. It'll be up next time I show records. But Johnny L, congrats. You get it, my friend.
All right.
35, Johnny L, who I know from Rachel's streams. A really great fellow. Johnny L. $35 Canadian. You got yourself a great freaking album, man. I know I'm going to miss that one, but I've got a digital version, so I'm not, completely without. And Nazz Nomad's up.
All right.
Get
Hello,
his
everyone.
ticker going.
I'm just thinking if I want to sell this, but okay. This is an original copy on Tetragrammatron Records, which oddly enough was started by Bill Cosby. But we're going to forget that. Deep Purple.
I still like Bill. I don't,
I think the Deep Purple, is this their first record, I believe?
Shades of Deep Purple was their first one.
This is on, what is 1969, I think this is.
Is that Shades of Deep Purple, or is that?
This is Deep Purple.
Oh, Deep Purple. Yeah, that might be the first one. I guess Shades was second, wasn't it?
Yeah. Original pressing. There you go. This is my own, like I said, a little more, I think all this stuff my own personal stuff. Beautiful condition copy. Blackmore Lord. Oh, good album. I was going to sell this copy and keep my lesser copy. So
Record Hound says that's their third LP.
Is it? Could be.
So Shades probably was then the first, right? Shades was the first.
Oh, probably. As far as Deep Purple goes,
Book of Talisman was the second, and Deep Purple was the third.
Yeah,
I think that's how it goes.
I love Deep Purple. I just don't know. I don't have the early stuff committed to memory.
Yeah.
But I do know this is an original copy because I paid some bucks for it. But I'll start the bidding off at $15 for this, which is much lower than I paid for it. So I think it's a 1969. I believe it is original copy. In probably VG plus condition. So if anyone has any more questions about it, let me know, because we're gonna move pretty quick today. So I'm not gonna mess around. So $15 starting bid on that, if anyone's interested in that. If not, I will move on. So I don't Scott's in at 15. My feed is lagging here, so I have to refresh here. Sorry, everyone.
You might want to show Scott what he was late to the party on.
No, it's good because he would have bought them, but someone else did.
I think Scott, you just arrived though, didn't you, buddy?
Yeah, Scott, I got some good stuff today, man.
So if you just arrived, let us know and we'll show you what you missed in the next round.
I got a guitar to pay off. So $15 if no one's gonna.
I got Rush Day to pay off.
I stupidly bought a new Gibson SG. But so, anyways.
Are you kidding, Anthony? Rub it in.
Okay, I'm gonna just do a 3 count. I'm gonna do a 3 count, and then I'm just gonna say it's Scott's. If no one else wants to.
I love you, Scott.
Okay, so this is going to be, as far as I can see, no one else has bid on it, unless someone wants to correct me, but it's going to be Scott's then. I'm going to refresh my thing. All right, that is done. This is a German copy, well, it's from Germany, of the first Scorpions album. But when it was released under the name Action on Brain Records.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, you bastard, you.
I know.
Huh.
This tells you how much I want to pay off this guitar quick. I typically collect Brain Records stuff because I'm a big, massive fan of all the stuff they release for the most part, like Krautrock and
that's Lonesome Crow. That's Lonesome Crow, yeah.
Yeah, released under the name Action.
Fuck.
From Germany.
Well, I do have a UK pressing of it, so.
Like they release bands like Embryo and Guru, which I love, and Jane and Birth Control. They were like a really good Krautrock label. But I'll show you the Brain Records label because I love anything on Brain Records. I kind of get a boner for, but I gotta pay off the guitar, and I have Lonesome Crow. So there's the Brain Records logo. Beautiful copy. Oh shit! How about a price? Starting bid at $20.
Yeah, I've got one that's really valuable. I got one that's close to 100 because it's the UK pressing of that, the 1980 pressing with the alternate artwork with the same guy that did the artwork for No Mean City. So completely different artwork, and it's on a root beer vinyl. It's super freaking rare. So
I have the red vinyl copy of Lonesome Crow, which I love. I love early Scorpions.
That album is that is a fantastic album.
It's
people that never, it's not Scorpions that anybody knows.
No, it's hard rock, but it's psych. It's got a little
prog. It's got prog in it.
It definitely has progressive rock into it, and like I said, German pressing, so you know it's damn good. But $20, and if it doesn't sell, it's fine with me. But I don't think it's anyone bid. Scott's bid.
Well, we got a tie for 22 from Record Hound now. 22 from Record Hound. Johnny L, thanks for the email, but wait till the end of the auction to send me an email in case you decide to buy other things tonight. So you can just send me an email encompassing everything you bought.
So Scorpions, like I don't know more to say about it. It's just what a great album. And by the way, Michael Shankar is the guitarist on this record. If I need to say anything more, this is way before Matthias Jabs or Uli or Mr. Uli John Roth.
Mm-hmm. Great freaking! I love that album. I absolutely love that album.
I love the first 3 Scorpions records. They're just so different, but they're just equally as great.
Honestly. Yeah, they were still trying to figure out what sort of band they wanted to be, and I'm glad that they tried all these different things in their infancy.
But it was all good.
Exactly. It was all good. Like if they had continued making albums of that kind of sound, I would have still bought Scorpions. I would have still been all in for them.
Like Fly to the Rainbow and
Fly to the Rainbow. What a great album. I have a Japanese pressing of Fly to the Rainbow. What a great album.
So, like I said, it's just
32 from Scott. Should we run the timer so we can keep things moving?
Yeah, some of these things are killing me to sell. So I'm gonna.
I'm still running the timer. Keep it moving.
Yeah.
Three, 2, 1, 0. Who gets it, James? James will have the final say on his screen. Scott got it at 37. And for those latecomers, James, our moderator, whatever he sees on his screen is the final bid. I've got 3 screens going. And all 3 of my screens have a different timer. That's how the lag works on these things.
So, refresh. Like we said, Dagon Studios, you just missed it, but refresh your feed because there's.
Yeah, everybody remember to refresh your stream. Leave the stream and come back because it's notorious on these streams that the longer you stay in the stream, the bigger the lag gets. So you should always refresh your stream. I'd say every 15 minutes or so, just leave and come back and refresh your stream. To keep your lag as low as possible.
Okay, so I got another heavy hitter. This is
So
probably
yeah, Scott got that for 37.
this is the one that's going to hurt the most to sell. But this is an original pressing of Voivod's Nothing Face
An original.
on MCA Records.
Ooh.
So, and it's my copy, so you know it's, yeah. And I paid some bucks for this one a few years back on MCA Records, as you can tell. Original pressing. So,
You never see that anywhere.
no, I've seen it once and I bought it. And this is, by the way, everyone, this is a UK pressing. Made in England, as the label says. Discogs has this
Price,
for,
starting bid?
well, I just want to say Discogs, the median is 70, the highest is 160 something or other. This is the nicest copy you'll see of an original pressing. So I 50 is the lowest I'll go, and that's half of what I paid for it. So 50 is the starting bid on that one. And yeah, so I'm not sure how many more, any Voivod fans are out there, but this is a collector's and a hell of a good investment. So my feed is lagging, so I don't know if there's what's going on here. There's some bad lag tonight, everyone, so refresh your feeds quite often. So 50 bucks.
Yeah,
I know
we'll see how many, because I got a couple real huge ticket items. I don't know if they'll sell, but you never know.
Yeah, so Eddie's in at 50.
Eddie's in at 50. Welcome, Eddie. Nice to see you, my friend.
All right, so
Eddie knows his tunes.
Eddie might get something for half of what it should be selling for. Ugh. But like I said, you gotta make some sacrifices in life. By the way, I'm a massive Voivod fan. I have a lesser pressing than this, but no one's going to bid on that. People will bid on this. They should anyways. So 50 bucks, because it's a high ticket item. I don't mind spending an extra couple of minutes on it because I need to recoup as much as of my investment as possible that I paid on this. So I think, was it Eddie's in the 50? Everyone. One of the greatest progressive rock albums ever. There's a cover of.
You might want to just move on the 50 and keep going.
Well, no, Scott's in at 55.
Oh, okay. So I'll run the timer, guys, so that you can get one more album in this round.
1 second. And one second. The big song off this was a cover of Pink Floyd's Astronomy Domine. That was a big, hit in Canada. So anyways, run it.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Come on, bid. How's that for pandering? Who's got it?
Who's got it?
It's either Scott or Eddie.
Got it. Eddie got it.
Eddie got it?
James has the final word. Eddie got it.
All right. So Eddie got it at 65, and you got a deal for this ball.
It's amazing how different the counters are. On my broadcast camera, the counter is always the first one because that's where I trigger it. But on my TV screen's about 4 seconds behind, and my iPad's almost 8 seconds behind. That's a lag in the same house. I have an 8-second lag between 3 screens in the same house to the same Wi-Fi connection. So it goes to show you guys.
I'll do one more really quickly.
Yeah, you got time for one more. I think we're going to be going past 9 because I have sold nothing yet. So I think we're going to be going later, guys. 2 hours was unreal. 2 hours was unrealistic, I think.
Once again, from my own very, this is like one of my favorite labels, but this is on Buddha Records. and this is one of my favorite albums of all time. Is
I
Genesis
recognize that cover.
Foxtrot.
In fact, it's
Genesis
a fantastic
Foxtrot
album. Supper's ready.
and gatefold. Not many pressings had the gatefold, but this is Canadian pressing on Quality or Buddha Records, but in Canada it was distributed by Quality Records. I think we talked about Quality Records last time, I recall. But
I think we talk about it on every auction.
Yeah, but yeah, this is definitely one of my Watcher of the Skies. Supper's ready.
Bid price.
$15. Let me talk. I'll hype it up. Anyways,
I'm just trying to help you move stuff along quicker.
$15, and it's a Buddha Records gatefold. You're not gonna find a nicer gatefold Buddha Records pressing for $15 starting bid. Genesis, Peter Gabriel, Steve Hackett, Mike Rutherford, Phil Collins. This might have been the first. I'm not sure if this is the first Phil Collins album that he was on. No.
I can't remember if he's on. I can't remember if he's on Nursery Crime or not.
No, because Steve Hackett, I think. No, Steve. Okay, I'm not going to misquote my Genesis history, but Steve Hackett was on either the first Phil Collins or the one after the first Phil Collins record. But there's Peter Gabriel and his wacky shaved
Sharks
head.
in for 15.
There's Phil there. The first three Genesis records to me, like Trespass, Foxtrot. What's the one you're looking for, Anthony?
Nursery Crime.
Nursery Crime. Anyways, the Peter Gabriel. I mean, it sounds cliche and hipster to say, but although I like later Genesis too, but the Peter Gabriel early albums, I think these are better. I think this is the early
They're
ones.
They're two different bands, in my opinion.
Well, they are, but I think the first three Genesis records are actually better than, like, in my opinion, are better than Lamb Lies Down on Broadway.
I don't know. For me, Fox. Well, I don't know, because I kind of jumped on the bandwagon with Lamb Lies Down. It was the one that made me a Genesis fan, so it kind of will always be my go-to.
I think it's a bit of an overhyped record, personally. But.
Anyhow, guys, bid, because we're gonna keep moving.
Yep, I'm gonna be quick on this one because Anthony's chomping at the bit. So if no one else is gonna bid,
Scott gets it at 15.
Scott, you're getting a super nice quality copy of Genesis.
I think it's safe to say you're easy to go later tonight, right, David? You're all right?
Yeah.
Because it's already 8:15. What are we going to accomplish in 45 minutes?
You guys, I still got so much good stuff. I got Sabbath stuff.
So it looks like we're going to be going for a while, guys. So Darren, I know you want to come up, and you are certainly welcome. You just let me know when you're ready to come up. I'll throw the link out there, and you come on up. Because for sure you're welcome to come up. We are going to go a lot longer tonight because
a little bit.
Because now I think it's because we did it on a Thursday. People are still getting home from work on the East Coast, on the West Coast. So obviously we'll go longer. I have no problem going longer. I got nothing to do tomorrow except pack up records. So
all right,
we'll go longer tonight, guys. Because now the crowd's starting to get in here. Now it's starting to file in.
Well, there's 41 watching now.
Exactly. The first hour we only had 20 some odd watching.
Guys, so. I got so much good. Honestly, I got so much good vinyl. Like that. Like this is just tip of the iceberg.
All right, so I guess it's me up now, and let me know when you want to come up, Darren. And away we go. All right, so next up for me, I thought I pulled something. I guess I put it back in all the confusion. What was I going to pull out here? Give me a second, guys. I thought I pulled it out. Where the hell did it go? Okay, well, let's do this one now, anyhow. This one I advertised earlier today. I advertised it in my thumbnail, my stream announcement. I now have a couple of copies of this because I got the recent reissue with the Beast over Hammersmith triple LP thing. So this is Iron Maiden, Number of the Beast. And this is the 2014 remaster. 180 gram 2014 remaster. And I will start, what do these go for? I will start the bidding on this classic frickin' Maiden album. These go for at least minimum $30 plus. 2014 remaster, basically in near mint condition, because I just picked it up a couple of years ago and then they went and re-released it again. So I had to get the newer one. So I just don't need this one. So it's only been played once or twice. And I will start the bidding on this one at half of what they go for. Start the bidding on this one at $15, which is a freaking bargain. I was going to maybe start it at 20, but you know what? I'll start it at $15. 180 gram, the 2014 remaster. Was this a Chris Bellman? I think it might have been. No, don't quote me on that. It might have been a Chris Bellman. Let me check the dead wax. I know the new one's a Chris Bellman. Is this one a Chris Bellman too? Let me see. I can't see the initials. Yeah, CB. Yeah, this is a Chris Bellman. This is a Chris Bellman. Just like the new one. 2014, starting at 15 in next to perfect condition.
You know what, Anthony? I have an original copy on Harvest, and that is better sounding.
This is a great sounding one. And starting it at 15 is probably stupid on my part, but I just don't need 2 copies of it. I just got the 2022 remaster, so which is also Chris Bellman. So 15 starting bid for Number of the Beast. You can't go wrong with this album, guys. And you just bought the SG. Oh, okay, your guitar. Let me put my banner out there. Damn, I'm not doing good with the banners, guys. Remind me. There we go. Chris Bellman remaster, 2014 remaster. Scott's in for 15. Number of the Beast, Iron Maiden, of course, with, you know, anybody that doesn't know this album, come on. You know, Children of the Damned, The Prisoner, 22 Acadia Avenue, Number of the Beast, Run to the Hills, Hallowed Be Thy Name. $15 for Number of the Beast is the current bid. And Record Hound's in for 17. So I'm going to run the timer right away because we all know what this album's about. I've said all there is to say, and let's just do this. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Who gets it, James? I think Scott got it, yeah? Yeah, Scott got it. Okay, Scott, it's yours, buddy. Scott got it for $20. Iron Maiden. $20. Good job, Scott. Scott, 20. And I don't know when you arrived, Scott, and I know there's a lot more people here than when I did the first couple sessions. So I'm going to quickly just hold these up. All these, except this one, all of these ones were $10 starting bid. So I'll just show them quickly for Scott and anybody else that's a new arrival that wasn't here for the first hour. Joe Strummer, Art Record Store Day, Joe Strummer, live at Music Millennium Acoustic 5-song EP, Joe Strummer from November 2nd, 1999. $10 for that one starting bid. RSD 2022, $10 for that one. The latest Tears for Fears album, The Tipping Point, $10 for that one. The brand new Tears for Fears album, The Tipping Point, $10 on that one. Starting bid. Is that $10 for the Joe Strummer there, Scott? $10 for the Tears for Fears and $10 for the Beckola by Jeff Beck. This is a gold stamp promo edition 1987, I think it was, pressing, reissue, but it is a gold stamp promo. $10 for Jeff Beck Ola. Those are all three of those things I showed you were $10. So anybody that's interested in those, just let me know which one you're interested. You'll take. So Scott wants Scott's in for the Joe Strummer and for the Jeff Beck, I take it, right? And then also the last thing I showed, this is the Yes's second latest album, not their latest one, not their brand new one, but the one before that, The Quest. This one was starting in at $20. This is a 2 LP set for Yes and The Quest, and the starting bid on this was $20. So what was the 11 for? Which one are you guys bidding on? So it looks like we got 11. Okay, so we're going to do the Beck. So let's hold the Beck up. We got a bidding war. This is strictly for the Beck, guys. I'm going to run the timer for the Beck. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Looks like Johnny, you get the Beck. You get it for 11. You outbid yourself. So Johnny L gets the Jeff Beck for Johnny gets the Jeff Beck for $11. Gold stamp promo. Beckola. Johnny L. Congratulations, Johnny. Johnny L. And Scott, you're still in for the Joe Strummer for $10. Correct. Johnny L gets that. Scott's in for the Joe Strummer at $10. So I'll give that to you, Scott, for 10, the Joe Strummer. Scott gets the Joe Strummer for $10. And that's yours, Scott. And like I said, the only other ones were the Yes, The Quest, $20 starting bid on that. And the Tears for Fears, $10 starting bid on the Tears for Fears latest LP, Tipping Point. And now we're caught up. So next up, maybe I'll do another. I've got a couple like ones that probably won't sell because they're crazy money, and I wouldn't accept any less than crazy money. Let me pick here. Well, I just did the Iron Maiden, so I might as well throw this one out there. I did show this towards the end of the last auction, but I know we got some metal lovers in here like Eddie, so this might actually interest Eddie, if I know Eddie pretty well. I just showed you guys the Iron Maiden Number of the Beast. And I'm going to start the bidding off on this one. Let me just check my notes here. Where are you? These go from anywhere from $35 to $100 now, guys. Anywhere from $35 to $100. I'm going to start the bidding on this at $20 because I think that's more than fair. Showed you guys the Iron Maiden. Steve Harris, bass player for Iron Maiden. This is his son's band, Raven Age. And I know I showed this towards the end of the last auction, but it was really, I showed it way too late in the last auction. This is metal band Raven Age, who opened for Iron Maiden on their Legacy of the Beast tour. I'm going to start the bidding on this at $20. It's a 2 LP. This is their second album called Conspiracy from Raven Age, which is fronted by Steve Harris's son. It's metal, great album. They opened for Iron Maiden, and I was so impressed by them that I actually bought this at the merch stand. I've never seen it anywhere ever in the wild, period. I bought this at the merch stand at the Iron Maiden concert. So $20 is a bargain for this Very rare Raven Age album. Great metal album from what's Steve Harris's son's name now? Let me just get his name right here. George Harris. George Harris. So $20 for Raven's Age. Starting bid, it's a 2 LP. Fantastic metal album. I'd probably be sorry for I got this because I bought this at a merch stand and I'll probably never ever see it again in my life. So Raven Age, 20 bucks, some great freaking metal. Conspiracy. $20 starting bid, and that's Canadian, folks. $20 starting bid for Raven Age, fronted by George Harris, Steve Harris of the Iron Maiden's son. So I'll just hold that up for a second and we'll keep moving. We'll keep moving. And this album is from, let me get the date on this one. This is from, I don't have the date on this one. This is from 2019, I'm thinking. 2018, 2019, something like that. This album came out. Raven Age, Conspiracy. Conspiracy, right? Yeah, Conspiracy. And I'll keep moving. Keep moving, keep moving. Next up, I can do a little alternative, and I got a twofer here. You can get either of these albums, or I will start the pair at a discounted price. Anybody knows the band Future Islands? Let's see how many people listen to modern music out there. Future Islands are a band that started. These two are the first two Future Islands albums, and they both go for $40 plus. The 2011 and 2011 Future Islands albums, and they are anywhere from alternative to new wave to synth electronic or synth pop. They're kind of all over the place. Fantastic band, but I need to narrow down my Future Islands collection. So these two are long out of print. The first two albums are long out of print right now. I'm still keeping their later two albums, but I got to kind of narrow the collection down. So each one of these, I will put out at $10 each, or I will put the pair up for, say, starting bid of, I don't know, $16. So each one is starting bid on either of these two Future Islands albums. The first one, the debut album, was this one here, In the Evening Air. And their second album was, what was this one called? Under the Bridge or something? Oh, On the Water. I knew it was something like that. Second album, On the Water, from 2011. First album, In the Evening Air. Love Future Islands. What a great band. So $10 for either of these if you're only looking at one of them. Starting bid, or $16 for the pair starting bid of Future Islands. Great band. Starting bid on those ones. Future Islands. Their first two albums from 2010 and 2011. Future Islands. If you haven't listened to them, listen to them. And I always bring stuff that doesn't sell at one auction back to the next auction, because stuff always ends up going eventually. So if you haven't heard of these guys, check them out. Future Islands. $16 starting bid on the pair, or $10 each. So you get a discount if you buy the pair. And that's Canadian dollars. Future Islands. And how's my timer doing? Oh, I'm at the end of my turn. So the last one's in my turn. Last one's in my turn. Future Islands. And I'll just put those down for now, and we'll come back to them later. Maybe. And let's call it. Let's go to the next. Back to David Michael.
All right.
And let me know, Darren, when you want to come up, buddy.
All right. I am the proud owner of a couple different pressings of this fantastically great classic legendary record, and I'm going to sell one of mine. This is the Columbia 2i pressing. In fact, I have the excuse me, the correct cover is over there. I mix matched it, but you'll get the correct cover for this. Dave Brubeck's Time Out. So this is a Columbia 2i pressing in fantastic condition, and CL, I think it's mono. I believe that's the mono designation. And for some reason, I was playing it the other night and I mixed it with the stereo cover, but I do have the mono cover in that pile over there. So if you're going to have, this is one of the maybe 5 essential jazz albums you have to have in your life. And that's not just me, that's kind of history. So I'm going to start this off at the low price of $15 for a super nice condition copy. Columbia 2i. Dave Brubeck's, look at that. Nice sheen on that one of Time Out. In fact, I think I have I 3 copies of this because I love it so much. I bought different variants because I'm such a nut for this record. So $15 starting bid for Columbia 2i pressing of Dave Brubeck's Time Out. And if no one's interested, I gotta refresh my feed. I will move it on over to something else. So I don't know if anyone's into jazz tonight. So if not, we'll move it on. We'll move it on. All right. So double vinyl pressing of this 2009 album by Muse, Showbiz. Great album. Muse. I don't have to explain who Muse is, but it's Muse, and it's the double vinyl. So I'll start this off at 15 as well. So $15 starting bid for Muse Showbiz. Fantastic rock. Yeah, I saw live. I saw them live a few years back here. They played an arena show here. They were just fucking incredible live show. So $15 for Muse Showbiz. And this is odd because everything else has been selling. Now I'm drawing blanks.
Muse. Didn't I sell one of those Muse at the auction to myself?
No.
Did I sell that one? I think I sold that one, no?
No, I think
previous auction?
Well, I have 2 of them. That's why. So I think this is why I'm selling one.
Did you buy it from me? I don't know.
I think I did, but I have it. So
it's such a good album. I know I sold one of those. I think it was the Muse I sold.
Yeah.
I was thinking about selling some more of my Muse, but it's such a good band. I hate to.
Yeah. So if no one's into it at 15, I can't see a current bid or not. So I will, unless no one's on this one, I will move it on over.
It's such a good album, guys. Oh my God.
So I will let this go for 3 seconds more, and then we will move on to some newer bands. All right. So I'm selling my albums from this band who I actually quite love, but I need to make some money. Is the Lumineers.
Oh, Lumineers. And,
yeah. Incredible band. This is their album Cleopatra, which is probably my favorite.
My daughter likes them. I don't know which one she likes, so I can't bid because I don't know what she likes.
I have a couple here that I'm putting up right now for $15 starting price on the Lumineers Cleopatra.
Good band, guys. Good band. Get into some modern music, guys.
You guys can have that, either that for 15, or you can have their self-titled album for $15. So either or, $15 each. So I didn't know how new bands we were going to do tonight. So
yeah, I've got some newer stuff too. So we'll see.
I'm guessing, judging by what I've sold and judging no one's going on Muse and Lumineers, just because we're keeping it short tonight, I'm going to park this one. If you're interested later, let me know. It just sucks because I got albums by Lights. I got some Ariana Grande.
Ooh, what Lights do you have? Siberia by any chance?
No, I got Little Machines.
Oh, okay. Well, Little Machines I might be interested in.
I think if
nobody else is, I will be interested in that. It's
So
one of only two I'm missing from my vinyl collection.
orange vinyl of Lights, Little Machines from 2014, which is getting
If
harder to
nobody
find.
bids on it, you can put that for me for sure. How much you want?
$15.
15. I'm down for 15. Hell, I'll put a bid on it because I'm only missing two Lights
Oh
albums
yeah,
in vinyl.
that Christmas album we talked about earlier, I have it set aside for you, so I can
Yeah,
ship it
I'm
with
down
it.
for the Lights.
Okay, so Lights, $15. I'm not gonna like I said, we're going to go quick tonight, so 15. But you guys gotta be quick on the buttons tonight. So
I'm definitely bidding on that one.
hit 3, 2. That's Anthony's. All right.
Yes, that's an absolute must-have. You guys don't know what you missed on that album. Such a freaking awesome album.
Oh fuck yeah, great album.
I'm a big Lights person.
This is one of
I've
my.
got Little Machines on CD, but I've been trying to get them all on vinyl now because I just love this artist so much. One of the best Canadian artists of the last 15 years for sure.
Yeah, I seen her live not that long. Wow, a couple years ago. It was great.
Yeah, I saw her last year in Hamilton. What a great show.
Yeah, she's great. This is once again one of my more favorite albums, and I like I said, I'm pulling doubles tonight. It's not anything lesser pressing. This is a fantastically great condition copy of the first Crosby, Stills and Nash record, which is honestly, it's one of those underdog ones that you need in your collection. This is I can't remember what pressing this is, but it's 70. It's a 70s pressing on the Atlantic label. So $12 starting bid on that one because it's fantastic condition. It's a classic record. David Crosby's gone. You guys know. It's got one of the great David Crosby songs on here. There's Long Time Gone. Fantastic song he wrote. The guy, David Crosby, doesn't get enough credit for his voice, which is fantastic. So $12 starting bid on the first Crosby, Stills and Nash record, the one without Young. So we're going. I'm coming up fucking nothing this one. Holy shit! Am I even on? Anthony, am I on?
Am I on? Am I on? We're on.
Jesus, what the hell's going on?
Well, it's we thought we'd try a different night. Maybe it's not the night, but this was an unscheduled auction, so
I've done okay so far tonight. I'm doing good.
yeah, I'm doing all right. I mean, there hasn't been much I
12.
haven't shown that I haven't sold. So realistically,
This has Marrakesh Express on it, written by Graham Nash, but it's one of the best songs they ever
Scott's
did.
in for 12. Scott's in for 12.
It's going to go to Scott because Scott's got it. So
All right, Scott's yours, buddy.
So $12 for Scott, and you got a
Probably
super
have time
nice.
for another record.
You did good, Scott. That's a good one. Well, I'm trying to figure out something people want now. I'm all thrown for
And I will have you up, Darren. We'll have you up when we in a little while for sure because I want you to have a shot too. We are going late tonight, or later, so you're certainly welcome up.
This is one of those albums that is really revered among my friends group, and there's a lot of really big fans of this album by Canned Heat with John Lee Hooker and Heat. But the thing is, this is a Rhino Records pressing from this is one of the earliest 81. This is one of the earliest Rhino Records pressing. It's got that really odd Rhino label with him with the Elvis Pompadour kind of thing. So Hooker and Heat, John Lee Hooker and Canned Heat, amazing.
I never knew these two hooked up. That's kind of an unusual collaboration.
Oh yeah, they have the Hooker and Heat album it's a very, very, very well regarded and well known album actually. But this is the odd thing is that this is a very odd Rhino Records pressing, so it's going to be good condition or good quality.
And the starting bid on that?
$12 or $10. $10.
$10, people.
I'm giving it away at $10 for a really odd Rhino Records pressing. Not odd that it sounds bad. It's just that I've never seen it in this cover before. 1981 Rhino. There's the odd little.
Scott's in at 10.
and you got and you're going to get
No,
an
you're
audio
coming up for
file.
sure, Darren. You're coming up for sure, Darren.
I don't know this record store, but you're going to get an audiophile sleeve from Audiophile Records and Tapes, whoever that is. But this is a U.S. pressing. Booker and Heat, great one. Fucking fantastic blues rock records, honestly. I have another copy of this, but a different variant of this one. But love it.
Scott's in
Love
at
it.
10.
Scott's going to get it at 10 because I just want to move it on through tonight.
All right.
I do have a lot of good stuff still.
Let's not hang on records for a long time. So Scott, that's yours for $10, buddy. And I guess it's me up.
You're up. Thanks,
and
Scott.
Darren, how about 9 o'clock? We'll bring you up after my round. We'll bring you up for a round at 9, Darren. Does that sound good to you? I'll bring you in right after my round. And we'll do it from there.
All right.
All right. So I've got a few things here. I've got one here that probably won't go. It's a grail of mine. And I hate getting rid of a grail, but I'll show it last. First up, this is another RSD.
Make yourself big.
Sorry?
Make yourself big.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Oh, thank God other people are here to remind me of shit.
Well, I don't want anyone to see me eating hummus, so go ahead.
Oh, okay. So this is another RSD pressing. I got two Record Store Day ones here. This is a Record Store Day 2017. So this is quite a few years ago, guys, 6 years ago. This is a comp. This is Game of Thrones RSD picture disc version. This is a Ice and Fire. So it's music from the Game of Thrones series. And the only reason I love the music from Game of Thrones by, what's his name? Ramin Djawadi. But I have most of the Game of Thrones soundtracks on vinyl, and this is a comp. So I have everything that's on here on the original LPs. But this is an RSD thing that I just got suckered into buying. But it sounds great. It's a good picture disc pressing with really, really nice freaking pictures on it. And it's a compilation from the first, I think, 3 seasons or 4 seasons or 5 seasons. So it's a comp from the first 5 seasons of soundtracks because there was a soundtrack for every season. I'm starting the bidding at $10 on this compilation album. $10 on this 10-track, 40-minute compilation. Game of Thrones, $10 on Game of Thrones comp, which is called Ice and Fire. For you soundtrack people.
Is that a TV show?
You don't, what do you mean? You don't know what Game of Thrones is?
No.
Holy shit, man. Really?
No, I listen to music all day. I don't have time for TV.
Yeah. Game of Thrones, man. How do people not know what a Game of Thrones? Oh my God. At any rate, $10. Scott's in for 10 for the RSD Game of Thrones. If nobody else bids, because I want to keep things moving, I got 5 to show in this segment. If nobody else bids, it's yours, Scott, for $10 in the next. I'm going to run the timer. Screw it. I'm going to run the timer. $10 Game of Thrones comp. Away we go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Scott's got it for $10. Game of Thrones is yours, buddy. Really nice picture disc. 2017 RSD. You don't see too many 2017 RSDs floating around anymore. So that's yours, Scott, buddy. $10. Next one is also a Record Store Day one. And I really like this one, but I got to make room. I need money. I need money, guys. I need money. I got bills to pay. What did I put this one down for? Okay, these go for 31 plus. This is a 2019 Record Store Day. I think it was a Black Friday release. I'm going to put this in at $15. So just under half of what they go for. This is a little jazz. It's Louis Armstrong. Louis Armstrong, Disney songs, The Satchmo Way from Record Store Day. I'm pretty sure, yeah, this was April. Oh, this was an actual Record Store Day, 2019. Record Store Day 2019. I don't think this was on a colored vinyl. Let me check. $15. It's a black wax with the old Vista recreation of the Vista label. Nice recording. Satchmo. $15 for Louis Armstrong, Disney songs, The Satchmo Way. And he does on here, what's he do on here? Bippity Booba, whatever it is. About Time, Ballad of Davy Crockett, Bare Necessities, Zippity Doodah, and Bippity Bobbity Boo. That's what it was. Right. When You Wish Upon a Star, Whistle While You Work, 10 Feet Off the Ground, Hi Ho, and Chim Chimmery. Done the Louis Armstrong way. $15 for Louis Armstrong, Disney songs, The Satchmo Way. Such a great album. It really is a fun album. And who doesn't love a little bit of Louis Armstrong? Everybody's got some Louis in their collection. $15 on that one. I'm not going to wait too long because I want to show how much minutes do I have left. How many more minutes do I got left? I got 10 minutes to show 3 more, so 4 more. $15 on the Louis Armstrong, and I'll put it aside and keep moving. I will show all this crap later again. No, well, not crap, but all these albums later again. I'll do the other kind of jazzy thing now. This is, I believe, this is a U.S. pressing of this album. This is a Winchester pressing, to be exact, from the 1980 album. And this is going to be a straight price. Straight price, guys. No bidding. Straight price. $10. It's yours. This is a U.S. Winchester pressing of Diodato's Night Cruiser. So anybody that doesn't know Diodato, such a great artist from the 70s, 80s, Diodato and Night Cruiser, straight $10 for this U.S. Winchester pressing of Diodato.
What does that mean, Winchester?
It's a pressing plant.
Okay.
Like Monarch pressings and Winchester pressings are some of the better pressings, obviously, out there. Monarchs are very well sought after. Winchester pressings are good pressings as well. This is a U.S. Winchester pressing of Diodato's Night Cruiser from 1980. So it's an original. Oh, there we go. Scott's in. You're in. So Diodato's Night Cruiser, U.S. Winchester pressing. Nazz is in for 10.
No,
I'm going to just run the timer right now and be done with it. Diodato. If you don't know Diodato, you've been living under a rock. Fantastic solo instrumental artist. Diodato doesn't sound like anybody else. And Night Cruiser from 1980. You don't find this album around anywhere, period. Any sort of pressing of this album. Five, 4, 3, 2. Oh, MMFS and 1, 0. MMFS sneaks in out of nowhere here.
Oh, I didn't even see that bid.
$11. Sorry, but nice to see you, MMFS. I think I've got another one of your records, don't I, MFFS? Correct me if I'm wrong. I think I'm holding another one of your records in my back room.
I bought Diodato from your last auction.
Yeah, did you like it?
Oh, I loved it.
I might have some more Diodato in the next auction. So MMFS. Yes, I do have. I have a golden earring for you, I think, right? Golden earring switch, if I remember right. MMFS gets it for 11. Sorry, my friend, but yeah, it's what you get if you don't pay attention. It's yours, buddy, for $11. Okay, next one up. MFS gets the Diodato. Diodato. 411. There's a couple of Diodato albums I'll never get rid of, but I need to thin out my Diodato. All right, next up. I showed this. Okay, before I show the next two, I showed this last auction. I'm surprised nobody bid on it. I really am. But I've got 2 copies of this album, so I don't need one of them. And I might even lower the price on this one, and you guys are going to get a bargain because I got a bargain on this actually when I bought it originally. So I don't mind passing the bargain along. Let me find it here. Where are you hiding? Where are you hiding? Oh, okay. $10 starting bid, $10 for an original first Japanese press of Kate Bush's Lionheart, which is half, which is less than half of what they go for. Kate Bush's Lionheart, I have the remaster, so I love Japanese pressings. I adore Japanese pressings, but I just don't need 2 copies of the album. And I got the Kate Bush box set, so, you know, if I had a solo of this album, like a separate pressing of this album, I would sell that and keep the Japanese pressing. But because I've got the box set, I really am willing to get rid of my Japanese press.
What's the songs on that one?
The big songs on here were Wow. And what was the other big one that was off this? Full House, In the Warm Room. Kashka from Baghdad was popular. Hammer Horror, what a great track. Coffee Homebound, Symphony in Blue. It was her second album.
Yeah.
Oh, England, My Lionheart. Don't push your foot on the handbrake. And it's got all the original stuff in it. It's got the original, and this thing's in next to neck. It is in near mint condition. It really is. It's got the original Japanese little insert. It's on the EMI. It's beautiful pressing. $10 is a freaking bargain on this, man, for a starting bid. It's a gorgeous pressing on the EMI Japanese press. Look at that. Look at this thing. Look at it. It's spotless, and it plays spotless. Last time I remember playing this, it's been a while, but it sounded incredible. So $10 for Kate Bush Lionheart starting bid. It was the album that got me into Kate Bush. She was only like 19 when she recorded this album and released this album. She was only 19. She was a youngin'. She was a youngin' when she released Lionheart. It's got the original Obi strip as well. And really, as you can see, this thing is, and I keep it in one of these Vinyl Storage Solutions archival sleeves. As you can see, there's no spine wear, nothing. It's in beautiful freaking condition. So we have North Carolina Vinyl Picker in at 15. So you're going to have to go better than 15, Scott. I'm going to run the timer now. Kate Bush Lionheart, Japanese first press. I'm running the timer now. Away you go, guys. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And North Carolina Vinyl Picker grabbed it for 25. He just blew the competition away. Congratulations, North. Nice to see you here, North Carolina. You know, I always see you in Rachel's chat. Nice of you to drop by. I do have my banner going, right, guys? Yeah. North of, was it? North Carolina. That's a mouthful. I just put North Carolina.
How many more do you have?
Huh?
How many more do you have this round?
Well, I'll squeeze one more in.
Okay.
I did have 2, but I'll squeeze one more in. One of them is like a $200 album, so I don't know if anybody will jump on it, but it's one of my grails in my lifetime. So, $10 for the Kate Bush for. Congratulations, North Carolina. And then I'll squeeze this one in. Are you ready to come up, Darren? I'll let Nazz go, and then you can come up instead of me. Or unless you're ready to go. If you're ready to go, I'll put the link out there and you can come up. North Carolina got it for 25. Good job, North. You're getting a really nice pressing.
All right.
Do I have time? I guess I have time. Do I have time?
Yes.
I got 1 minute. Okay, this one I probably will regret getting this because I do like it a lot, but I've only listened to it a few times, and chances are I would go back to the original. But if you guys are interested, let's put this out there. This is a tribute album, and I really like this, and I'll probably be sorry I sold it down the line, but I kind of, these go for $30 plus. I'm going to put the bidding in on this at 15 because everything I'm doing tonight is at least half price of what they go for. $15. This is Animals Reimagined from last year, and I'll probably be sorry I'm getting rid of this. It's a 2 LP. No, it's not 2 LP. It's a 1 LP. Sorry, guys. It's a Reimagined. Animals Reimagined. There's the inside cover. Starting the bidding at 15 on this. It's on a, here's the inner liner.
Who's on it?
Wait till you see who the artists are that do this. It's on a kind of a pig. It's on like a pig pink vinyl. It's on pig vinyl. I'll probably be sorry I got rid of this. But, you know, if I'm going to listen to Animals, I'll probably listen to my Floyd version. But I really did like this album a lot. I'll probably be sorry. Okay, the lineup on this album, and this is a complete version of Animals in the same track running order. It's a tribute LP, the entire Animals album, performed by, check the list of artists, El DiMeola, Arthur Brown, Billy Cobham, Albert Lee, Vinnie Moore from UFO, James Labrie from Dream Theater, David J. from Bauhaus, Rick Wakeman, Graham Bonnet from Rainbow, Martin Barr from Jethro Tull, Jordan Rudess from Dream Theater, Carmen Appice from Vanilla Fudge, Kazem Sultan from Utopia, Pat Mastelello from King Crimson, Patrick Moraz from the Blue Nudie Blues, Jan Ackerman from Focus, Billy Sherwood from Yes, John Davison from Yes, Nick Van Eddy from Cutting Crew, and Joe Bouchard from Blue Oyster Cult. There is a lineup.
Cutting Crew.
There is a lineup. And I'm offering this at a starting bid at 15. If I end up keeping it, I keep it, but $15 for Pink Floyd Reimagined with a stellar freaking lineup. The same, I think, a lot of this same lineup did a Dark Side of the Moon one as well. So Record Hound's in for 15. My phone is telling me I'm about to run out of battery, so I need to get a charger on it like ASAP. But Pink Floyd Reimagined, 15 from Record Hound. I'll wait a second and then run the timer. You heard the lineup. I don't need to say any more about it. I'm going to run the timer, and whoever gets it, gets it. Two, 1, 0. Who got it there, James? Who got it? It looks like Johnny L came in under the wire. Am I correct? Johnny L came in under the wire at 15.50.
Do we do cents?
Johnny got it. Yeah, we do cents. Why not?
Okay.
I don't see why not. We do cents. Johnny L, way to go, buddy. Gets the Floyd Reimagined for $15.50. Our first bid ever in an auction with dollars and cents. But hey, it all works out in the end when because you end up in dollars and cents when you're doing the shipping anyhow. So, way to go! Great, great choice, Johnny. You're gonna like this. It's a really cool album. And that's it for me. Darren, are you ready to come up now? You want to come up now? Are you ready to go? Or do you want to come up after Nazz? Let me know in the comments below. Do you want me to let Nazz go and then I can bring you up backstage while Nazz is on? I'll be paying for a divorce lawyer. Yeah, these auctions can cause a lot of divorces. Nazz, right, okay, Nazz, you're coming up and I'll bring Darren backstage while you're up.
Okay, so I'll have a couple things people can bid on, then I'm going to show some straight priced ones. So the first one to say whatever or enter the price can have them. So anyways, one of Black Sabbath's first record. US. It's a reissue. Nice, nice copy. Replica of the original pressing on an olive label. Mint condition, I would say. So it's this very pressing is long gone. The replica Warner Brother US pressing. So I will start this up at $20 for a copy of Black Sabbath's first album. I compared it with my other one and my actual original one, and it is like an exact replica. But I'll tell you, this one sounds better. I thought I could get a few more bucks for this one, but if anyone's interested in this one, there you go. Black Sabbath's first record. If anyone's interested, I'm not going to waste a lot of time today. $20. It's on Warner. It's 180 gram pressing. So I think we have Dagon Studios at a 20. Is that correct? I believe so. It's on, I showed the label. It's on the olive green Warner label, but it's 180 gram. So it's a replica. The newer ones that are out are, yeah, I have the original green one too. But oddly, I think this one sounds better personally, but this one's in way better condition. So I think the current ones out now have that new Bangled Warner label right here. So this pressing is long gone. So $20 starting, and I'm not going to do counters today. I'm just going to move on. Someone's going to get a good deal on this one. So, I mean, it's Sabbath's first record, for God's sakes. So, on an odd side note, I have two Vertigo swirl pressings of this one. Not bragging, just saying. All right, $20 goes to I don't want to pronounce it wrong. Is it Dagon Studios?
Yeah, I just to interrupt for a second, I kind of got to agree with Patrick there. I mean, I accepted the 50 and 50 because it was 50 cents, but he brought up a good point that if somebody loses out on something because somebody bids 1 cent higher, that would be kind of a crime. So in future, guys, round dollars, please. I mean, I will let the one go for Johnny because he did win it fair and square, and 50 cents is 50 cents. But yeah, in the future, guys, even dollars, please. Even dollars.
Okay, so Dagon Studios, my email's right there. Email me at the end of the auction. Tell me what you won. Tell me your exact address with postal code so I can get a shipping quote for you. So that's yours. All right. I'm going to guess Scott's gone.
I know he might be hanging in there. He just bid a little while ago.
It's by sitting in a hot tub with two hot lawyer girls kicking back. I don't even know why I'm selling this one. Cause I fucking love Faith No More and Mr. Bungle, but California by Mr. Bungle. 19, I don't know what year this is on Plain Records. But Mr. Bungle, Mike Patton. Great album. I need to make some money though, so $15 starting for Mr. Bungle, California, the Faith No More side. Wow, I think he had Mr. Bungle possibly before. Well, he did before Faith No More. But there's the label if anyone's curious. Mr. Bungle, California. This was the last album they did for a major label. I think this was a contractual obligation record that it got them out of their Warner contract. But $15. And if no one's interested, I'm just going to move on. And I'll probably do some straight priced albums right now. Just one price, first person in. All right. So no Mr. Bungle. All right. Let's move on. So these are going to be $10. Straight on $10. And I don't want no code word. I don't want anything else. Just type the first one to type in the price I say it is. It's yours. This is a promo copy. This one, and I'm not going to talk about these records, but this one I just want to make clear is a promo copy, original promo copy of the band. We just lost Robbie Robertson, and I love that man. But this is the band Islands. Capitol Records promo copy. The classic band lineup from 19. This was 19. I said I wasn't going to yap, and here I am yapping. 76. $10. I'm stupid for selling it for $10, but it's a Capitol Records promo copy if anyone wants. The band Islands. I think almost everyone on this photo is dead now. I think. Oh, I think one's living now. I think who's living now? That's kind of morose to talk about. But $10 for the band's Island record. No one's into that one, so we'll just keep on going. Really nice copy of one of those ones I hate selling, but the first Bad Company record, original pressing, 1974 on Swan Song Records, which was Led Zeppelin's label. $10. And that's a stupid bargain. $10 for the first Bad Company record. Can't get enough. Ready for Love. Bad Company. There's 3 songs right there that are fucking radio staples to this day. So I gotta refresh my feed here. Sorry, everyone. $10 for Bad Company's first record.
That with Can't Get Enough of Your Love.
Yep, it's got Ready for Love and of course Bad Company. All 3 of them you hear on radio to this day. Okay, pass on that one. I'll keep that one. Oh my God. Beautiful copy of I think maybe my favorite soundtrack of all time from the era. Breakfast Club, $5. $5 for The Breakfast Club. Don't You Forget About Me is on this one.
You don't have a copy of Weird Science, do you?
Yes, I do.
Ooh, have you got it out tonight?
Nope, that was a Christmas present for my wife, actually.
Damn it. That question was, you don't have a copy of Weird Science, or you could sell, do you?
Well, you didn't say that. Okay, so no one's into that one. Okay. Elvis Costello, 2 great records on the earlier ones he did on Warner Brothers before he got a little bit too pompous. But I got Spike, $10, and King of America, $10. Not $10 for both, but $10 each. So, okay, I'm tagging one second. Sorry, everyone. I want to get this right. Bad Company.
You're up, Darren. I got you. You are in the stream now. You will appear next.
Okay, so Bad Company is going to Dagon Studios. I'll get that out of my collection. Anyway, $10 for Spike, anyone? This one has Veronica. I think one of his last great singles he ever did. And no one wants that one. And King of America. Brilliant Mistake. Great song. That was Don't Let Me Be Misunderstood. So no Costello fan. Okay, pass. Stevie Wonder's fantastic. One of that great period of albums he did in the 70s. This one has Higher Ground on it. But Intervisions, Motown Records,
good
$10.
album. Good album.
This is the original gatefold with the inside. So this is so it's a Motown original pressing, Canadian. Higher Ground is on this one.
I guess that's your last album for this round.
Is it?
Yeah, it's 9:15. Damn.
Oh, yeah, it's Canadian Motown label from Scarborough, Ontario. So, last chance for $10 for Intervision, Stevie Wonder. And
good album, guys. Classic.
Last 2 rounds, I've sucked balls. All right. Thank you, Dagon Studios. Appreciate the buy.
Thanks. So, okay, Darren. Welcome, Darren. This is Darren, Record Hound. Welcome to the show. You know how it works, Darren. You've been around long enough. I don't have Darren's email, though. So can I set up a banner here real quick? How do I make a banner? I'm going to add a banner here. Hold on, guys.
I can just put it in chat.
This is a example of how do I do a banner? How do I add a banner? Hold on, guys. Create banner. Okay, what's your email there, Darren?
DJH dot Record Hound.
DJH Record Hound?
You got to put a dot in between DJH and Record Hound.
Okay, DJH dot Record Hound?
Yep. At Gmail.
Record Hound, all one word.
Yep.
At
Gmail.
Gmail. That's right, guys. I should have taken care of this beforehand. There you go. How do I add it? Add banner. And that's create. How do I make it a ticker? Oh shit. How do I make it a ticker? I added it. How do I make it a fucking ticker? Okay, just post it in the chat because I don't know how to make it a ticker right now.
I'll do that easy enough.
Yeah, just look at his name right there on the. I posted it as a comment. I don't know how I did that, but he'll have it in his name. So there you go, guys.
There. That should be easy enough. No spaces in between, but somehow it just did it. Yeah, I've got one that we can just like do a knock away. Like I don't know what you'd want to put on this. Is a mid-80s Electra. Might as well pull it all out. It's very common. Best of Bread. Sorry, I got to pull it out of the sleeve. Still not used to all this. Still in the shrink, but it's a mid-80s pressing. I think there's a couple of tiny nicks right at the end of Make It With You. So like I'm willing to just dump this for like $4.
Well, there you go, guys. $4. Starting bid of $4 for Best of Bread mid-80s pressing. $4.
And that's Canadian. So
and that's Canadian. So that's like $1 US. Yeah.
Shipping might be a little nuts, but well, I'm kind of easy to do this.
Buy in bulk. And
but otherwise,
it's Canada. Just for your information, guys, DJ's here in Canada. He's in the Niagara region.
Not that far from all you guys there in Toronto.
And DJ well across comes to Toronto fair. DJ comes to Toronto a fair bit too. So anybody's interested in Best of Bread for dollars Canadian.
Not too worried if it goes or not. There's like 3 other copies. But if not, we can just move on.
Yeah, just keep moving. Put as much as you want out. This is Darren's first time, so be nice to Darren, guys. Be nice. This is his first time auctioning ever here. So
nice to see you in person, by the way.
Pardon?
Nice to see you in person.
Likewise. Finally, after, buying after participating in these auctions.
Yeah.
We're going with an OG from 1988 of Traveling Wheelberries.
Ooh.
Volume 1.
I'll be gone for a bit, guys. I got to take the dog outside.
And this one, it's served me well since I first found it back in around 1989. Still has the inner sleeve. Might as well pull out the vinyl again and go right under the light here. Pretty good shape. I don't know what to put on this, really, though. I can see a couple of scuffs on, but they're like so minor. One that just sort of goes like that way, but you can barely see it. And that's where I'm kind of stuck because I don't know pricing.
Well, you can start it low at, like, say something like 15, or you could say, hey, I want 20 for it, or whatever, like a flat
Think
bid.
15 is a good starter?
But, well, I mean, if you're happy selling it for 15, if not, then put a starting of 20.
Oh, look, I'd be okay with 15. I'll even start lower.
I mean, for traveling wheelberries, if it's, in decent condition, if it's okay condition, $10 or something, 15.
Sure.
Whatever the market will bear here.
Well, if I can, I don't know. 10 is probably a good start with this one because of its condition. I think it's in pretty good, Nick. It's just cover's a little worn. You'll find a little bit of ring wear.
Hey, you don't play the cover, everyone.
That's true.
For an original pressing, that's a good price, guys. $10 starting, or just $10. Take it and run.
Yeah, just you can do that, but you can put bidding in if you want. But I'm not too worried about that.
No, $10 is a damn good price. Looks good to me. Okay. Well,
okay, maybe not. Might just be the timing. You never know.
Yeah.
I'm not too worried. I'm not going to be heartbroken if none of it goes. Speaking of heartbroken, well, it's not broken. It's actually in decent enough shape despite the cover itself. Got an original, I think it's original, mushroom copy.
Ooh.
I don't know if it makes more sense, but it does say Mushroom Records across the bottom and not like affiliated.
Not Capitol.
Yeah.
That went on to be on Capitol Records. So yeah, that's an original one.
So this has the Vancouver thing across the perimeter. And seriously,
their best record.
After brushing, this one's in really nice shape.
Wow.
I don't know if it's showing up well enough, but
yeah, looks good.
I don't even know, like I said, for pricing. As far as I know, it's one of the first pressings, but as far as I know, they did a lot of them. But it still has the cardboardish inner sleeve thing.
Yeah. Nice one.
And like I said, the cover itself is, the light's actually making it look better than what it is. Because like there is some of that ringware that you can find on some copies, but actually it's not bad on the bottom. And of course the gatefold of the whole bit.
So how much do you want for that?
I don't even know what to start it at. This is what I was trying to tell Anthony.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if someone wants to throw out an offer or something, maybe.
Well, this can be a chance for someone in the States to get a good, good mushroom copy at least.
Yeah.
What's on? Oh yeah, and this one, of course, the first one, of course.
I mean, at least it's minimum $10, minimum.
What are we looking at here? I just got back.
Dreamboat Annie on a mushroom.
Oh, Dreamboat Annie on a mushroom, guys. Original Canadian mushroom Dreamboat Annie. Such a great pressing. I've got one myself. Great
And
pressing, great album.
The one with Vancouver across the perimeter and the label. Whoop.
Yeah, it's easy, $10 minimum, easy.
Scott is here.
Scott's here for 10.
Scott's in for 10.
I thought Scott was in the hot tub with all the honeys.
I'm sorry I don't have the proper sleeves that everyone else does. I'm more of a crate digger.
I would $10 is a good price
and
for that.
Scott can just pick, like, next time you do a trip to Toronto, you can just bring it up and leave it with me even, and Scott can pick it up from me.
I could do that.
Unless Scott wants them, unless Scott wants to mail them, but you're in Niagara, you come here all the time, so I'm sure Scott's pretty easy and you're pretty easy. So Darren comes to my place on occasion. In fact, he's got to come to my place anyhow to pick up his Jimmy. So there you go.
Well, we're going to do a dig at some. And
we're going to do a dig as well. Darren and I are going to go do a crate dig one day. So Scott's in for 10. I'd let it go for 10 to Scott and keep moving.
I would take the $10.
Sure.
That's a
good to me. I'm happy to put that down.
That is such a good sounding record.
It is.
So
the original Mushroom Records recordings were anything that Mushroom pressed. Honestly, had great sound. The original Mushroom Chilliwack records, they sounded amazing too.
Yeah, I mean, plus that album was just recorded so well.
We got a bid now. We got a bidding war.
Uh-oh.
Well, I already said that I was giving it to Scott, so it's like.
Okay, so yeah, I guess he said Scott, so Scott gets it. Dagan, he committed to Scott, so we have to honor Darren's dealio.
I'm just being honest on that one. I saw it,
clean.
It's my luck.
If you guys are interested, please bid quicker before we close the deal, before we give it to somebody, so we don't cause a issue.
It's all good.
It's all good.
Okay, and the only other one that I had here that might be of interest, but I don't know. And like I said, I don't know when to start. But it's a common one, of course.
Is it a red? Is it a red? It's a red. I've got one of those. It's a red, guys. An original first Canadian press. The first issue here in Canada of Who Are You was on red. I've got one of those pressings myself.
It says sterling in the dead wax, and I think it has a G between a couple of boxes. I don't know if that means anything to anyone, but yeah, it's 1978 pressing.
Yeah, on the red.
And like I said, I don't know what to start it at.
I can't.
There is a sticker on the one side, but it's pretty well minty all the way through.
I don't know. What do you say, David? What would you start it at? I can't look it up right now.
I don't know if it's really worth that much, to be honest.
I don't know. I don't know how rare they were in comparison to the regular pressings of Who Are You? I mean, I have one. Most people in Canada, when we bought Who Are You, us Who fans that went to the store when it first came out got a red copy. How many are out there? I don't really know.
Well, like I said,
I don't know if it was released in red in the U.S. as well. Maybe you people in the U.S. can tell us.
yeah, it is the Canadian one because perimeter print's really, really tiny. Yeah.
I don't know, open the bids at $10 or something. I don't know.
That's fine by me. If anyone wants to throw 10 in and grab it, I'm happy with that. That's but that's Canuck.
I don't think it's super rare.
Talk me down. Go ahead. I have no problem with that. Seriously.
Scott's in at 10.
Yours if you want it.
I think that's a fair price. I don't know what mine's worth. I'd have to look mine up on my Discogs because I do have it on my Discogs to see.
I'll give it a 5 countdown of some sort. You know, like
I'll count it down, and then whatever happens, that happens. Four, three, two, one.
Scott.
One and done. Scott gets it for 10.
Cool. There you are, man.
And Scott write down his email. And I guess I'm up next now. I guess.
No. That's it for me.
So it's not that hard, right? It's not that hard, Darren. It's not that hard.
Well,
so next auction, you can come more prepared with more albums and away, and go crazy.
Well, I'll take
I'll help you with the pricing beforehand next time, so you're well prepared.
Could probably do that after the dig.
Yeah. Well, I'll set you up with help you with the pricing, and then you'll be all ready for the next auction, which will probably be at the end of September, guys.
Well, right, I'm looking to put stuff in.
Where'd David go? Because I think this one might interest David. Will know this one. I don't know how many of you other guys will know this one, but we'll see how educated you guys are in the field of music. And let me change my banner.
I'll just step down.
Yeah, you can exit whenever you want, or you can hang out or whatever. Scott, yeah, DJ's a great guy. Darren's a great guy. His first time ever auctioning, so you did a good job, Darren. And you're always welcome here. Anybody's welcome here that wants to auction. I always open up to anybody that's welcome here that wants to auction. So, David, are you back here yet? He's not back here yet. So let's see. What did I put out here next, guys? Let's put this one. I try to put ones from past auctions that never sold for one reason or another and mix them in with my new stuff. So I've got 2 here from a previous auction, and the other 4 here are new to this auction. So I'll throw this one out from previous auction. A lot of the ones that don't go on previous auctions, they're ones that go late in the night when people are kind of exhausted money-wise. This is the best of Eddie Money. Take Me Home Tonight. And this was, I only showed it once at the last auction. I think it was new at the last auction. And I found eventually everything does go. The best of Eddie Money, these go for $28 plus. This is a 2020s pressing. So it's the best of Eddie Money. It's on a pink vinyl. It's on a pink vinyl. And this is one of these ones where the artist went back and re-recorded all his songs. So Eddie went back and re-recorded all his most popular songs for this album. So it's a best of, but it's all new recordings. I know Scorpions have done it. A few bands have done this idea where they go back and re-record their hits. So this is kind of one of the last things I think Eddie recorded before he. This originally came out in 2012. This reissue is from 2019, according to the jacket. And it was, let's see, Eddie Money on vocals, John Snyder. I'm going to start it at $10. Anyhow, let's get that out there. Started at $10. Eddie Money vocals, John Snyder drums, Tommy Gervin guitars, Trenton Stroh bass, Brian Gary keyboards, Bill Mason keyboards, Kurt Cumbo keyboards, Monty Bryan background vocals. It has everything. Take Me Home Tonight, Baby Hold On, Two Tickets to Paradise, Shaken, Think I'm in Love, I Want to Go Back, Walk on Water, Piece of Our Time, Maybe I'm a Fool, Life for the Taken, I'll Get By, Endless Nights. $10 starting bid on Eddie Money. And I just don't need it because I got other Eddie Money albums with the other songs. So I'll let this one go. $10. Eddie Money, best of Eddie Money, Take Me Home Tonight. Re-record Eddie Money, re-recording all his most popular songs. I think probably the last thing he recorded before he died. To be, I would guess. Maybe not. I'm not an Eddie Money aficionado, so I can't be sure. And I've got somebody in the chat. Guests here backstage. No, nobody backstage. Okay. Let me just bring myself slowly out again. So Eddie Money, $10. I'm not going to wait too long on the Eddie Money, and we'll just keep moving otherwise. And 1, 2, 3. You know the Eddie Money is there. I'll let it sit aside. What did I go for next here? Oh, I'll do this one too. This is a newer artist. People know. Oops, and I just dropped all my records on the floor. Oh, fuck me. Excuse my French, guys. All the records just fell off the desk onto the floor. Way to go. On my foot, actually. So they didn't get damaged, but they all landed on my foot. Such is the way of things. Okay, guys, so let's go back to it again. You're back there. I hear a microphone. Are you back there, Nazz Nomad?
I am back.
So this is the only other one I'm showing in this segment that was shown at the last auction. And I know I showed this really late in the night. This is ambient music, ambient electronic music for a really brilliant artist. Some of you will know him. I know some people knew him the last time. And I know there were some people in the last auction that had this album that said it was a really great album. This is M83 and his DSV, what was it? DSV2, right? It's called DSV2 by M83. It's a 2 LP ambient. It's ambient music. I'll start the bidding on this at $10, which is well below the $30 normal asking price on it. It's on a pink white splatter. I should be asking more. I probably did ask more in the last auction. Maybe that's anybody that knows who M83 is. Really brilliant artist from the 2010s. Fantastic stuff. $10 for M83, starting bid on M83. Really, really great ambient music. I really do like this, but it's got to go. It's got to go. So I'm not going to wait too long. And get back, buddy. Okay. M83, $10. I'm just going to start the timer because I don't want to waste time in this round. M83, $10. Brilliant ambient music. Brilliant artist.
Well, Anthony, I bid. I'm the only bidder. Why don't you just skip the 30 seconds?
Yeah, okay. If I'll do a 10-second countdown if there's no more bids. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's yours. We're at the point tonight where it's you snooze, you lose, guys. So if you're at all interested, throw a bid out there. Otherwise, you snooze, you lose. And where did my pen go? Did I lose that too? Yeah, no, I've got it. I got it. Never mind. All right. Nazz gets it for 10. M83 goes to Nazz. Nomad. The Nomad of the VC. Did you get anything for me yet tonight, David?
Sorry?
Have you got anything else for me tonight?
I've not bought anything from you other than that.
Ah, you bastard.
You got, of
So
course,
there you go. Nazz has got it for $10.
I don't know what else you got.
All right. So I'm going to show this is a grail that I hate to get rid of,
Dua Lipa. Dua Lipa.
but let's see how many people know who the Lords of Acid are.
Hell yeah.
I know you know. I waited till you were here to show this one.
One of my favorite bands. Please be
Well,
Voodoo.
this is the special remastered red band edition. There's only a couple for sale in the world. This may be probably too rich for this crowd. The last one sold for $380. The only couple that are for sale in the world go from $380 to $800. I had to censor the cover.
Is that Voodoo You?
Voodoo You.
Yeah, but is that the vocal version or is that the instrumental version, Anthony?
This is the vocal version. This is the red band remastered red band edition vocal version of Voodoo You. With as you can see, I've had to censor the hell out of the cover.
On Cleopatra Records?
No, this is on Art Fabric. This is an official. This is not a Cleopatra. This is the official.
Okay.
This is the official. And it's a 2 LP on black wax.
Nice.
These go for a fortune. Whoever buys this could flip it, because what I'm going to offer it for, I'm stupid, because like I said, I mean, I could put it on Discogs and it would have probably eventually sell at the right price. But like I said, these don't go for any. The last one that went for like $380, and there's only a couple for sale in the world. There were only 500 of these pressed. 500 pressed.
I have the first
on
album.
Metropolis. As you can see, Metropolis Records.
Oh, it's Metropolis.
Exclusive
Right.
license to Metropolis Records.
That's right. They did that one. That's right.
So I would not. I'm going to put this. This is probably way too rich for this crowd, but just to let you know it's out there. You know, it might go on Discogs otherwise. I'm going to put this out there for $200. And that's half of what you could buy this for.
I want that album so bad, but I can't do it. Oh,
I know. And I just thought it's out there. It's out there. I've got a couple of real gems, and I'll probably bring them up in future auctions, because this is going to be a long, slow sell.
That's one of my most wanted albums.
But this is a grail. This is one of my grails, and I hate even parting with it, but I need the money. Lords of Acid, Voodoo You, Red Band Remastered Edition.
Yeah.
From 2017. Only 500 were ever pressed. They are, and you can look it up on Discogs. These go for a small fortune.
Anthony, do you want to lend me $200?
So there it is. It's out there, guys. It's out there. Scott Higginson just bid $200.
What? Just because? Oh, that's
Scott
killing me.
Just bid. Oh my God!
Fuck. That's killing me. That's one of my favorite albums of all time.
201, David.
250 cents.
We're not going cents anymore.
Okay, fine. Oh, I gotta walk away. I'm walking away.
He's walking away. Scott bid 200.
Because I'm angry. I'm angry.
I'm gonna, I'm honestly sad this is like one of the ones out of my collection. I'm gonna kick myself in the head probably for a year after selling this. But
you're crazy.
Scott, huh?
You're crazy for selling it.
I know I'm crazy for selling it. I do have a CD version, so if I do want to play it, I've got the CD. So.
Well, so do I. But Jesus.
I know. It's half. I mean, like I said, you can look them up. They go for like.
Oh, I know. I got.
They go for stupid money. They go for stupid money.
I got the first album in that series, Lust.
Don't be mad, Dave. Way to go, Scott. Yeah, Scott. I don't think I'm going to bother running the timer on this. Way to go, Scott. You get the explicit cover that I've had to heavily censor because there's boobs and vagina and all sorts of naughty stuff on this. But this is a grail of grails. One of the probably 20 grails in my collection, really. And I know David knows what I'm talking about too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
depressed
Scott
now.
gets it for $200.
If I had 200,
Lords
oh
of
my God.
Acid. Good pickup, Scott.
I love that album. I love that album.
I got some grails in my collection. People don't realize it, but Scott gets it for 200.
How many more you got?
Wow, I didn't think anybody would jump on it, you know. I thought it would be too rich for the blood, but you know, people know a grail and they know a good deal when they see it. I gave it to you for half of what I could have sold it for.
Anthony, how many more do
That's
you
a
have?
long sell. That really is a long sell. Normally. That made my night. Thank you, Scott. You just made my day. Holy shit. Scott jumped on it. Well, I got a couple more. Here's another one for you. Another one. This isn't a grail, but this is a rare, sought-after album. What are you trying to hide behind those stickers? It'll actually be featured. Ellie Claire will be featuring that. I put that in a video that'll be on my channel in September. Ellie Claire, where we show that same album in September, and it'll just give me more reason to miss it once it's gone.
Do you and her act that cover out?
I don't think so. Oh, I'm running out of time here. Okay, I'll do one more. I'll do one more. Which one should I do?
Do something I want.
I'll do this one. This one's never been up before on my auction. These go for 35 plus. 2020 Ace Frehley's Origins Volume 2. And this is a limited edition on a blue-white kind of sploochy vinyl. A blue-white sploochy vinyl. Limited edition of Ace Frehley's Origins Volume 2. These go for 35 plus. I'll start the bidding at 20 on this, because I've been doing everything at half price tonight, including that. Comes with an inner thing. Ace Frehley's Origins Volume 2. Track list, and of course, which is a covers album by Ace Frehley, released in 2020. This one features Zeppelin's Good Times, Bad Times, Never in My Life, Deep Purple Space Truckin', Beatles I'm Down, Stone Jumpin' Jack Flash, Politician, Lola, 30 Days in the Hole, Manic Depression, Kicks, We Gotta Get Out of This Place, and of course a cover of She, which was a Kiss song. So $20 starting bid on Ace Frehley's Origins Volume 2 from 2020. Limited edition on, what do they call this vinyl anyhow? This says colored vinyl. But you saw the vinyl. Ace Frehley Origins. $20 starting bid on this one, which goes for double that price. And I'll save these next two for the next round. So that's that. I'll only wait a second. Nobody bids on it. It's over to Dave. I'll have a sip of Rush beer, sponsored tonight by Rush Beer. I was at Rush Day on the weekend. What a freaking awesome time at the Rush Brewery.
I think for you, it's sponsored by Scott's Wallet.
Scott just made my day. I love you, man. I love you, man. I love you, man.
I got to study law. I got to go back to school and study law.
Exit solo layout, and I'm done. And away you go, David.
This is my last one.
Is your last? You're done? You're done after this?
I'm kind of bummed now.
Don't be, but why? Because you didn't get the Voodoo You? Well, you weren't going to bid on it.
I don't got $200.
Huh?
Nah, we'll just drop the Lords of Acid for now.
You want to drop some acid after lazing out on that one?
Right after my set, right after I'm done here, I will. Oh, look at my hair, horrible.
Huh.
All right.
I don't mind going a little while longer. I'm okay.
Okay, so my nicest copy I have of the Who by Numbers on MCA, but it's the Black Rainbow label. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, if you guys should probably know this record. Beautiful condition copy. As Anthony will tell you, I sent him that nice Who book for Quadrophenia.
Yes, thank you very much. You completed my Quadrophenia.
Yeah, you could have gave me a Lords of Acid record in payment for that. But Just saying.
I'm not going to hear the end of this Lord's Acid. I know it
Probably
now.
not. Probably not.
Probably not.
Anyways, this is, like I said, my personal nicest copy I have for $10 starting. For the Who by Numbers, possibly their last classic record, in my opinion. Maybe not, depending on who you talk to, I guess. Produced by Glyn Johns. $10. This is a it's a Canadian pressing.
And it hasn't had the connect the dots connected.
No, I resisted. So I gotta refresh my feed. So $10 for the Who by Numbers.
Everybody wants to see that Lords of Acid cover.
Google it. The CD cover's the same.
Google it. You want to see the cover? Google it. My stream would get taken down. I'd probably lose my channel if I showed you what was under those stickers.
It's one of the great album covers ever. It's done by Coop.
The Lords of Acid. Yeah, it was done by Coop.
Okay. No,
you're also making me regret selling it too. So there you go. We both can feel
$10,
that.
Scott wants the Who. Okay. I'll call it.
Two people are in on the. Two people are in. Dagon Studios at 12.
Okay, I'll go another minute on this one.
You want me to run the counter on it?
No. I could do another record in that time. So I'm just gonna call it a 10 count. That's in my mind. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 200. All right.
200. Well, I'm not going to hear the end of this tonight.
All right. Dagon Studios is in for 12.
I wish I could pull a second copy of that Voodoo You out of my ass to give you.
I would trade. You know what? I don't have $200, but I would have traded at least $400 worth of stuff for that.
Really?
Well, I love
traded. I want money. I need money.
Yeah, I know that's the problem, right? But I love that record. I love it.
That's why I didn't show it till you were back, because I knew you would know Lords of Acid.
Oh no, I'm a massive. Like I said, I have other records in that series on Metropolis, but for some reason I couldn't get that one. So, anyways, Ariana Grande. Is that how you say it? Is it Grande or Grande?
Grande.
For some reason, I don't know why, but I ended up with a cassette copy and a vinyl copy of this. Still in the shrink, but this is the
Coke bottle. Coke bottle, yeah.
Well, I call it something else. But
they officially called it Coke bottle.
Yeah,
I don't know. But.
In the shrink, and I have to say honestly, I think she is super talented. I will say that. I think she's actually quite good. So, and she seems to be like one of those new artists that has her head on her screwed on right. So, anyways, $10 starting on A Grande Positions, the Coke bottle, and it goes for a hell of a lot more than that. So, Anthony, you have this one?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I actually have the deluxe edition, which was expanded to include more tracks and all that.
Of course. So
I sold a copy of that. I sold a copy of that.
Well, I have it on cassette. So, anyways,
it's good R&B. She's got a great voice. There's no denying her voice.
You know, she's one of those new artists. Like I don't mind. It kind of sounds odd.
It's good R&B. It's good R&B. I think I think after 10 years of making records, she's earned her status.
She's got it down pretty good. And you know what? Honestly, there's nothing wrong with liking new music. You kind of feel like sometimes you have to apologize.
I know. I'm always feeling like I have to apologize to the vinyl community because I actually like all.
Well, people make fun of us.
Decades of music.
Yeah, people make fun of us for that. But you know what?
I don't care.
Sometimes there's some good new music out there.
There's a lot of good music out there. People just have to open their ears.
So I will. It's odd. I'm going to keep my cassette copy over this, but
MMFS is in at 10.
I'm really liking buying new cassettes. So
MMF is in at 10.
by the way, I don't know who's out there, but I could put together a killer metal CD lot if anyone's interested. I could go to my room right now and I could pull out a massive, probably 20 to 30 killer metal CD lot if anyone's interested. But if not,
Scott is absolutely right. Music is personal. Music is subjective. We don't have to all like what each other likes.
You know what it is? I'll be completely honest. It's the stigma of someone our age liking someone of their age, and that's what it is.
Yeah, but to me, music, for me personally, music is ageless, colorless, timeless.
Yeah.
Period.
I think people need to get over themselves. It's okay to like new music, and it's okay to like young people making new music. Doesn't mean you're a perv or whatever, you know.
Well, I mean, Ariana's like 30 years old, so she's not some little kid. I mean, come on. She's like 30 years old when she made that album.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a long line of really great, strong female singers, and you gotta support them.
Yeah, I think 2010 has some the best era for female singers, personally.
Yeah,
modern, you know.
Great. Anyways,
Wolfie Baby's in at $12. We have MMFS. We have Wolfie Baby's in at 12.
Okay, well, let's just do a self-imposed. Don't Blue Jeans. Delete that comment about Voodoo You, because I'm gonna get really mad. Let's just go 10-second countdown on this one. Then I need to go on because I think this might be my last one. Although I have a lot more pulled.
It depends which version, Blue Jean Blues, because the originals go for well over close to 600. The originals, but not the remasters.
The ones, yeah, they're about what you can.
The remasters start. I looked it up today before I came on the auction. You can get a remaster of Voodoo You. The minimum on Discogs was $378 or something.
Okay, I get more time because we're all talking here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, $12. $12 goes to
Wolfie Baby.
Have I sold to you before? I don't think I know. I have. I don't think I have.
I have for sure.
Okay, so for anyone who's
Wolfie Baby's good for it. Wolfie Baby's okay.
Email me your full address and all that fun stuff so I can get a proper shipping quote to you. Thank you for buying that. And then I'm going to go some quick, just metal stuff. Just quick, boom, boom, boom. Okay, so nice condition copy of Quiet Riot's second album on major label, not the Randy Rhoads one. But this has my favorite Quiet Riot song, Party All Night. But I think this is a fantastic record. Winner Takes All, Sign of the Times, Mama We're All Crazy Now. Awesome singles, Bad Boy. So $10. $10, one price. Whoever wants it, just type in $10 and you get a nice, yes, ringwear. I will say ringwear, but the vinyls is great. This is my personal copy. $10 goes to Scott. Thank you, Scott. And if you want to riot, if you don't know, if you have never seen it, go look at the Party All Night video from this album. One of the great parodied videos of all time. Scott gets it for 10. Thank you, Scott. I appreciate it. All right. And if Scott, in the future, if you ever want to trade $300, $400 worth of records for that Lords of Acid, let me know.
Yeah, I think David wants to make a trade with you for Lords of Acid. Why do I feel behind the scenes after tonight?
Well, I have
David's going to be giving his left foot to Scott for the Lords of Acid.
I have 10,000 records. I could probably put together a pretty damn good lot.
Yeah, Scott. So yeah, Scott, speak to David because he's really clearly hurting for the Lords of Acid.
Well,
you can probably get a shitload of records from him for that.
Honestly,
Lord of Acid.
That summer that album came out, I listened to that. That was that summer. It was a cassette at the time for me. Ingay Malmsteen trilogy. I mean, I think there's only two truly great records. He made some good ones later on, but The Rising Force and Trilogy. So $10 each, so $20. You can either buy one for 10 or you can buy two for 20. Please tell me which one you might want. This one is Trilogy and this one is Rising Force.
What's the band? Who is it?
Ingray Malmsteen.
I don't know that band.
Yngwie J. Malmsteen.
Don't know it. Is it metal? What is it? I guess it's metal.
It's metal. He's a metal guitar player. Yeah.
I don't know him. What? Well, was he in a band or has he always been like a solo guy?
No, he was in the band before this called Alcatraz, and he's one of the most famous guitar players of all time.
I never heard of him.
Yngwie Malmsteen. So I'll put these away if no one wants these because these were from my collection, and I'll put them back.
Just like that Voodoo U was from my collection.
Yeah, I know. Okay, done. Okay, unless someone did.
You realize I'm going to be having a nightmare about Voodoo U tonight.
Probably. I have to remind myself because the cover is so. You would think this is like a brand new pressing. The cover is so great on this, but it has the poster, which I have never. You might think this is like commonplace, but I've never owned a copy or seen a copy with the poster for this. I'll say what it is in a second. It's my copy, so it's clean. It's on Chrysalis Records, and it's thick as a brick. But with the poster, this is the only copy I've owned. About, I don't know, 10 copies of this record, but I've only ever owned one.
What's the newspaper? With the newspaper?
It's with the poster.
Not with not the newspaper?
No, other copies had the newspaper. What? I don't know. Hang on. Well, it's got the gatefold with all the newspaper stuff in it.
No,
well,
yeah,
I know
so
it's not.
Yeah, it's not an OG with the newspaper then.
No, I don't. Yeah, well, don't.
I was gonna say it looked in way too good a condition to be one with the newspaper.
No, this is like a mid-70s pressing, but the poster I've never seen before, and
I never knew there was a poster. That's for sure.
Yeah, $15, and I don't hurt too much. I have another copy of this, but the poster one I thought would offer up for sale if someone was a Jeff Toll fan. So $15. First person who wants it. I can't believe what people are passing on tonight. It must be just. I think it's me. I think it's me, Anthony.
What?
I think it's
Scott's in at 15.
Scott's in at 15 for Thick as a Brick.
Yep.
I recently got a Super Audio CD of this, and it's such a good, sonically good, awesome record. So Scott,
I'd trade Scott that one for Voodoo U.
Of course I would. I will trade Ian Anderson's Bones, his old raggedy Bones, for that record.
Why do I feel like Scott and David and Scott are going to have a talk after this?
Oh no, we're not. It's fine. Okay, who's familiar with the 1975?
I am. This is your last one for this round?
It might be my last one all night, if no one's bidding on stuff. Interscope Records. Yeah, I think Anthony knows 1975.
Yeah, I know 1975.
They're one of the biggest kind of newer bands out there right now. So
yeah,
this it has all the inserts in it, and it's limited clear vinyl. It's kind of a pink hue to it, like the album does. But $15 can have it. Someone can have it straight up. And it's about, there's something else in it. I don't know what else is in it. I didn't know there's something else in it.
Which 1975 is that in? Is that their debut or is that?
Oh, there's a code. There's a download code. 1975. The first one was the black one. This one is what the hell's it called again?
I know, because they all just kind of say 1975 on them.
Yeah, is it called Are You So Beautiful? I think. It's called. It's called I Like It When You Sleep, or You Are So Beautiful, and Aware of It.
Yeah.
It's got a long one. That's what it's called. But it's the limited. I know I bought it because it was the limited clear vinyl.
Is that That might be. Is that an Urban Outfitters edition?
Yeah, you know what? I should probably pull this one and look at it because I think it is one. I did get it there, and I think
I
it's a lot more than what I think it is. So, pardon
Yeah,
my
I think
French.
that's an Urban Outfitters one. It might be worth a fair amount.
Yeah. Um, by the way, I was there today, and they
Not
had a back to
not worth
school.
as much as Voodoo U, but
No. But yeah, you know what? I'll pass on. But I'll offer something actually probably even better. Is my favorite. This is my favorite soundtrack of all time, but I have 3 variants of this. But this is a cover you never ever see. This is the soundtrack for The Return of the Living Dead. One of my top 2 favorite movies of all time.
Really?
And
Wow.
this is the UK pressing with
I've
the
never seen
different,
that cover. I've never
yeah,
seen that cover.
European only. Because the one we get was the one with the graves and them coming out of the ground.
Yeah,
Or
the Graves, the cartoony one.
Yeah, but this is my favorite soundtrack of all time. It has the Cramps 45 Grave Party Time, which is kind of the theme of the movie. If you don't know Party Time, I mean, every song on here is a classic.
Darren went, yeah. I think Darren's interested.
And it's got 2 songs by a band called SSQ, which actually is Stacy Q when she was in SSQ, kind of like a goth band, kind of, sort of. But this is going to start at $15, which is a damn good value. It's got the song The Damned do on here is the only place you can get this is on here. It's never appeared anywhere else on any compilation, nothing but a Damned. It's called Deadbeat Dance. Only on here. Scott's bidding $153.
Scott's bidding 153.
Oh fuck! Damn it! Damn it!
Trying to make you feel better about that $200 Voodoo U, isn't it?
Yeah. I bought this in the UK last time I was there a couple of years ago. And
okay, Record Hound's in for 20 now.
But this is my theory.
I would be honestly, I'd be tempted on that, but no.
Yeah, I know you never see this one. I have 3 copies of this. This is the only time I have had this one. But like I said, I needed to make a few bucks tonight, so I'm sacrificing this. But it is I will never say this again and contradict myself. My favorite movie and soundtrack of all time. Every song is just killer on here. The PSOL song. The Flesh Eaters song, the 45 Grave song is a classic. It's just, and the Cramps Surfing Dead. Anyways, I think, I don't know who's up next, if it's Anthony, but I don't want to, piss around.
Is this your last round for sure?
Nah, we'll see. We'll see.
We'll see.
Well, probably, I might go pull some other stuff because I don't know what's selling tonight. It's just weird.
I know. We picked we got a bidding war here. I think we should just put a timer on this.
Yeah, it's not.
We got Scott in there. We got Record Hound in there. We got Dagon. I'm going to run the 30-second timer, guys. Here we go.
It's that rare. I know.
Fight it out, guys. Fight it out.
It's rare.
Two, 1, 0. No, it's more cents. No more cents, guys. No more cents.
Who got it? Who got it?
Who got it, James? Who got it? Who got it, James? Darren got it. Well, just call it $33, no cents.
The Record Hound got it?
Yeah, just put 33. No cents, guys. No cents.
Record Hound got it for 33, and I hope you give it a
just
good
remember,
home.
everybody, email us after the auction with what you bought, and then we will work out shipping, send you a shipping price. Everything's Canadian dollars, including shipping. and then pay us through PayPal, friends and family, and we'll ship it off to you.
I'll come
And if
back for
you're in the
another round.
Toronto area, you can pick up directly from me, or if you're in the Edmonton area, you can pick up from David.
Yeah, I'll come back for another round if people are interested. If not,
Well, we got a few people hanging in there, so okay. I guess you've been at it for 25 minutes, so I guess I'll do like a 20-minute round, and then you can come back for another round.
I've been up since 2:30 this morning, approximately.
So, are you having another round or what?
Okay, fine, but
okay. So, Dave will be back at 10:30 my time. Well, in 20 minutes, Dave will be. I'll do a 20-minute
you offer
round.
anything good while I'm out for a smoke, I'll kill you.
There you go. What? Well, I do have some strokes coming out.
I don't like the Strokes. What else?
Okay. I do have some Carolyn Polachek coming up. I have some, what else? I have some Ellie King, some Banks, some Demi Lovato, some, what else do I have? Soundtracks. Some modern pop, a lot of modern pop stuff has yet to come up.
Well, I'll go.
And the Strokes I have is a band record album cover.
I'll go to my record collection and pull some more stuff. That's what I'll.
All righty, so let's do it. I'm going to do a section now. This is going to a lot of modern stuff, guys. A lot of singer-songwriters in this round. So we'll see how that flies in the dealio here. We'll see if people like some modern singer-songwriter stuff. I kind of put a whole bunch together for one segment.
Come on, let's go.
There we go. But I do have one that was left over from the last segment, so I'll put this one out there now. This is alternative band The Strokes. And this is their originally 2001 album, which the original record cover of this album got banned. And the album cover that was actually released for it was kind of this thing with flowery, kind of a boring album cover. This is a 2000 and, let me look it up here. This is a 2020 reissue. And this is not going to go cheap, guys. I'll warn you right now. It's not going to go cheap. Because the last one sold, these go for $140 and up. There's not very many for sale. This is kind of like the Voodoo View was last round. There's not very many for sale in the world of this album. This is the original cover. Like I said, this is a reissue, limited edition on white vinyl. This is the Strokes. Is This It? With the original cover. This is the reissue 2020. This is the first time it's been reissued on vinyl with the original cover, not the band, which was originally banned in 2001, this cover. So this is the Strokes. This Is It. These go for $138. It's on a white vinyl. I'm not going to be quite as generous as I was on the Voodoo U. So I will start the bidding on this one at $100. So I'm not going to be quite as generous as I was on the Voodoo U. I'm going to start the bidding on this one at $100. If it goes, it goes. It doesn't, because I certainly let the Voodoo U go way below probably what I should have. But this is the Strokes. Is This It? And the beginning price is $100. If it goes, it goes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. No big deal. But there it is. It's out there. The Strokes. Is This It? From 2001 with the original band cover. $100 minimum bid on that one. I was very generous on that Voodoo U. Probably too generous. So I'm not going to be quite so generous on the Strokes LP. Voodoo U, $100. That's the starting minimum bid on that. I can understand if I get no bids on that. Understandable, 100%. And I'll just wait a second or so on that one. And then I'll move on to the next thing. Do you have any Walter Ostank, the Polka King? No polka in my collection. Sorry, Johnny. No polka. No polka in my collection. Okay, so let's keep moving along here. This next one is I had pulled for the last auction, but I never got around to showing it. These go from anywhere from $25 to $85 on resale on Discogs or whatnot. This is from Canadian artist. I believe she's Canadian. I might be wrong. Singer-songwriter, really fantastic. She's got a brand new album coming out very soon. This is Carolyn Polachek's Pang. And I really like this album, but how many times am I going to get it really in my lifetime? I'm going to get a chance to listen to it. Carolyn Polachek's debut album, Pang. This is a limited edition version. A limited edition version on a gorgeous, I don't even know how to describe this vinyl. I don't know if you can see the texturing. It's kind of a marbled vinyl. Do they have a name for this vinyl? It doesn't even have a hype sticker that says this type of vinyl it is. These go for anywhere from 25 to 85. I'll start the bidding on this Carolyn Polachek just because it's so an exclusive. I'll start the bidding on this one at 15. Canadian singer-songwriter Carolyn Polachek. I'll start the bidding. It's in a nice polyline bag. I'll start the bidding on this at $15. I don't know if that's maybe higher than I should be asking. It also includes a massive, 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 massive. If I can figure this out, guys, a big ass poster with the lyrics and everything on the other side. So $15 is very generous price for Carolyn Polachek's debut album. Singer-songwriter Carolyn Polachek's debut album from 2000 and is this 21 or 20 or 19? When did this one come out? 2022. Did this come out 2022? Jeez. I don't feel like it came out last year. I guess it did come out last year. I feel like I had it for a couple of years. Oh well, $15 for Carolyn Polachek, marble edition of that one, which is a very generous price considering what they go for on the market now. This was a limited edition. Carolyn Polachek's Pang, $15 starting bid on Carolyn Polachek's Pang. One of the newer artists out there. This is her debut album. Great stuff if you like singer-songwriters, pop singer-songwriters. It's not so much poppy. It's definitely a very personal singer-songwriter type album. But you might have to research it and maybe next time. I find that stuff goes, eventually everything goes. It just takes sometimes a couple auctions. Maybe people check things out and next time they see it, they go for it. So Carolyn Polachek and Toto, you're kind of sitting on the records there, buddy. You kind of got your little bum all pushed up against the records. So that's Carolyn Polachek. I'm going to do a couple more pop singer-songwriters in this segment. So bear with me for singer-songwriters. Maybe you guys know some of these. I had a whole batch of singer-songwriter stuff. So I'm just going to do all the singer-songwriters in one batch. And these are all either pop singer-songwriters and pop singer-songwriters, all newer artists from the 2010s. So I won't be surprised if none go, but I'm going to put them out there. They're all great albums, and some of them I'm going to be really sorry I got rid of, probably. Which one will I do next? Let's do Ellie King. People might know who Ellie King is. She's the daughter of Rob Schneider from Saturday Night Live. Ellie King. And this is Shake the Spirit. Shake the Spirit by Ellie King. Great album. Freaking great album. Now, what's this one go for anyhow? Now, what did I have this one down at? Ellie King. I'll start the bidding at $10 for Ellie King's Shake the Spirit from when did this one come out? 1918. What is that, guys? 2018 this album came out. Ellie King's Shake the Spirit. Great, great artist. Singer-songwriter. A little bit of rocky, bluesy singer-songwriter. Ellie King. Really nice album. It's a double LP. Black wax. And what did I say? $10 starting bid on Ellie King. 2 LP with nice interliners. Nice interliners. Ellie King. Good pressing. Good sounding. Great artist. Check her out if you don't know her. And come back next auction if I don't get any bids this round. Ellie King. Shake the Spirit. Starting bid at $10 on Ellie King. Ellie King, $10. And I'm going to keep moving. What's our time here? 1/4 past. Ellie King, $10. Starting bid on Ellie King. $15 starting bid on Carolyn Polachek. And unfortunately, $100 starting bid on the Strokes. Is This It? because it is too rare. And I'll keep moving. Oh, we got a $10 bid. $10 bid on Ellie King, correct, Scott? Ellie King, $10 on the Ellie King, correct? Maybe my chat's a little bit lagged probably by this time of night. Ellie King, the $10 on the Ellie King. Just confirm that you want the Ellie King at 10. If it's yes, okay, so you get it. Straight up, Ellie King, $10 for Scott, as we had no other bids. Ellie King. I know Scott is a big singer-songwriter guy. Scott, $10 on the Ellie King. You got it, buddy. You got it. Let's put that in your pile right next to Voodoo U. Another singer-songwriter. This one is more, a little bit more on the R&B side, but she's also a singer. She's kind of all over the place. This is her third outing. It's called 3. The artist is Banks. This is an Urban Outfitters pressing. And what did I want? This is one I didn't show last time. These go for $43 and up on the secondary market. It's a 2019 album by Banks called Banks 3. This is an Urban Outfitters exclusive pressing with an alternate cover. So it's a different cover on this one. I believe it's black wax, featuring Gimme, Look What You've Done, Doing to Me, Banks, singer-songwriter Banks. A little bit of pop, a little bit of R&B. It's a really good album, actually. It's a really good album. And I do have a digital copy of this, so, and it's on a standard black wax, but it has alternate artwork from the original album cover that was exclusive to Urban Outfitters. These go for, what I say, 43 plus. I'm going to start, because you guys are not familiar with a lot of singer-songwriters, I'm going to start bidding on this one at $15 because it is an exclusive pressing, exclusive Urban Outfitters pressing with alternate artwork. So I'll start the bidding on this Banks LP at $15. And I've got the original hype sticker there as well, saved to prove that it's Urban Outfitters pressings always go for good money. So Banks, $15. How much for the Maiden poster? That's actually not a poster. That Maiden there is not a poster. It's a flag. It's actually a Maiden flag that I got at the concert. It's a Legends Legacy of the Beast Tour 23 flag. I've got the other one on the other side. It's actually a flag. So no deal. No, not for sale, guys. Got that at the last concert. Banks, 15. MMFS is in for 15 for Banks. So if there's no other bidders within the next, 30 seconds or whatever, it's yours, MMFS, for Banks. I am proud. Did I get here too late for the MS? Yeah, I'm not selling that Michael Schenker Group album, buddy. Not yet. It might, as time goes on and I wheedle down my collection, it might come up for sale. That rare Michael Schenker Group album. I know. So what did I give? I gave Scott the Lords what did I give Scott? The Ellie King. I better write that down. Scott got the Ellie for $10. And MMFS, what are you into, buddy? MMFS gets the Banks for $15. It's yours, buddy. Banks gets MMFS gets the Banks for $15. So make that one. MMFS gets it for $15. Good job, buddy, for the Banks. Good job. And you're in this pile here somewhere, right there next to Diodato. All right, another singer-songwriter album. This is more on the pop vein, more straight up pop. a modern pop, obviously, modern pop, Euro pop, dance pop, whatever pop. I have a few albums by her. I love her last album. This is a weird one because this one came out. When did this one? This is one I did I show? These ones actually go. Geez, yeah, these ones go for $70 and up now, $70 and up. So this one I can't let go too cheap because these go for $70 and more. This is Zara Larsson's So Good album. Zara Larsson's So Good album. And these go for $70 and plus. This album was from 2016 or 17? 2017. These go for $71 and up now. It's a 2 LP, and it's weird how they did it. I'm wondering if they didn't quite know what they were doing when they pressed it, because the first and I looked it up on Discogs. Everybody that bought this album got the same deal. The first LP is in a nice inner liner, picture liner with all the lyrics and everything, and then the second album was just in a paper sleeve, and that's how it was released. All the copies were released like that. So who knows what the logic was by the record company to release it like that. But they do go for good money now because this album is long out of print. And so because I'm doing everything at half price or less tonight, just because this one has a big price ticket on it, it might be a little bit too rich for people's blood. But I've already learned my lesson after Voodoo U. The Zara goes for 71 plus. I'll start the bidding on this one, and this probably has a limited audience. I'll put the bidding at $30 on this one. $30 on this one, just because I think it's definitely worth the $30. It is out of print, long out of print, for the Zara Larsson, long out of print. And it might be rich for people's blood, to people that aren't familiar with modern pop artists. But Zara Larsson's So Good, $30 is the starting bid on that one, because I would be crazy to let it go for any less than that. I've been very generous tonight, especially when you consider that the one I let go a little while ago. Zara Larsson, $30 for So Good. And it is so good. What do I want to get rid of? Oh, let's do this one next. Because I had a whole stack of singer-songwriter and pop and whatnot. This album came out last year, and I really do like this album, but I don't know how, I will play it. I would play it on occasion, but I don't know. It deserves a better home than mine, because I just have to downsize my collection. I got to start being tough on myself. And this came out last summer. I'm going to let it go for a starting bid of $10. It's a 2022 album. It's a great album. It's nothing like she ever released before. And people will hear the name and they'll go, I don't know about that. But if anybody that knows this artist at all, or knows this album, will know that she did a big about face the last couple albums. And she's not a little kid anymore. She's in her 30s now. It's Demi Lovato's Holy Fuck. This is pop punk. This is rock and roll pop punk. Demi Lovato kicks ass in this album. Holy Fuck is the name of the album. Well, it's Holy Fuck with a V, but it is a great modern pop punk album. Her band rocks. I'm putting a starting bid at $10 on it. It was a very popular album last year when it came out, and it's a really good spin. So you're getting a deal for Demi Lovato's Holy Fuck. All grown up and rocking hard. She rocks hard now. She's a real rocker now. Nazz Nomad's in for $10 for Demi Lovato's. Doesn't she do a cover on there? Demi Lovato? The Freak featuring, what's the cover? I don't remember. Is there a cover on this one? Oh, yeah, Come Together. Yeah, Come Together, right? Is that the cover? Come Together? I can't remember. I haven't listened to this since, for a while. Yeah. Freak, Skin of My Teeth. Freaks featuring Youngblood. Eat Me featuring Royal and the Serpent. Help Me featuring Dead Sarah. Yeah, this is some great modern pop punk, man. Great spin. Great spin. Yeah, I think it come together. Let me look it up. Let me check the credits. I think this. It's been a while since I listened to this. Was it come together? Was it the come together? Come together? Let me
Yeah,
double check the credits. I think it was.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even find the freaking credits. And the reason I jumped on this was because Nita Strauss was in the band, but I later found out that because Nita Strauss was in her band, which is her band is all female members, but unfortunately Nita was not actually playing on this album, which was a little bit disappointing. She joined the band right after when she went on tour with this album. Nita Strauss joined the band, left Alice Cooper, joined her band to do the world tour. Now Nita's back. Now that the world tour is over, Nita's back with Alice. Um, but yeah, I can't find. I'm pretty sure it was come together. I think you're right. It was come together. Let me
Yeah.
go to the lyrics here. No, it can't be. That's not the same come together. But I think you're right though. I think there is a cover on here because those aren't the lyrics that come together. You lead, I follow. You breathe, I feel it in my bones. No, 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 no. But I think there is a cover or something on here. I just haven't heard this album probably since the fall. So anyhow, Nazz Nomad's in for $10, so I'm going to give it to Nazz. Straight up, done deal.
Woo!
Over and done with. Dave, Nazz Nomad gets holy fuck.
Yeah,
Holy fuck, David, you got holy fuck.
fucking right.
Demi for 10. What else did you get from me? Oh, you got the M83.
Yeah, good new stuff.
M83 for 10.
Good new.
What are we at? We at 10:30 yet? 10:30, right on time. So David's up.
Oh, good.
I got through just about. There was like one I didn't get to, but that's all right because I don't know if I want to get rid of the Maggie Rogers yet. I'm really still thinking about it because this is a freaking amazing album. So I'm still on the fence about that. So I'm glad you took it away. You took my time away.
All right.
Nazz at 10. And that's it. That's all.
All right. Let's do this. Ugh. All right. This is my last one.
So much for our 2-hour auction.
Well, yeah. Thank God I don't work tomorrow. All right. This is my last one.
If you did work tomorrow, I would have cut this stream off anyhow for your own sake, good.
Yeah.
Health.
I'm kind of feeling a little bit. Anyways. While Anthony was on.
We'll call this the last. I'm done. I think I'm done for the night. I can save everything else for the September auction. So we'll let Nazz go as much as he wants to go here.
Okay. I went through my collection while Anthony was doing stuff, and just to show how serious I am, I went through my voluminous collection of Kiss records just to pull out some extras because I do need some coin here. I do need a few more bucks. So I'm going to offer up my original pressing of Lick It Up. The vinyl is good. There's some writing on the label from some fan. There's like, you can see that. I don't know if you can see this. Someone just circled some tracks on it, but the vinyl is absolutely fantastically clean. So my own, oh yeah, I just took some pen to the label, but the vinyl's perfect. Original polygram. So $15 starting if anyone is interested. I have some more Kiss records coming up. So my whole last part here will just be Kiss records. So if you don't like Kiss records, probably not your time right now. So, and I'll be quick about these ones here because I have a date with the tub. But $15 for an original copy of Lick It Up, which is a highly underrated record. So, all right. So I don't have a updated feed here, so let me just. Okay, $15. No one wants this. Okay, put that back. Oh shoot, where are the ones I want? A copy of Creatures of the Night in the shrink This is the recent reissue, not the half-speed anniversary copy, but this is Creatures of the Night. I'll start it at 15, but if you can find these in stores, the universal price has gone up to, at least in our area, to $40 approximately for Kiss records all of a sudden. So as a universal raised their prices, but Kiss Creatures of the Night, if no one's interested in that, I thought maybe Kiss might be of interest, but I'm guessing not.
What pressing was that? What pressing was that?
This was the 2014.
Oh, okay.
Remixed. This is by Bob Clearmountain. So
I didn't realize he was still redoing.
Oh yeah, Bob Clearmountain.
Yes, Patrick, reissue 2014.
Yeah. So, obviously, it's in excellent condition. So, in the shrink. Okay, pass on that. This might be a quick one, because all I pulled was Kiss. If no one's interested in Kiss, I was going to offer up my one and only Japanese pressing of Rock and Roll Over. That it, like Anthony says, it's not cheap. So if anyone's
great. Too bad Mark isn't here. Mark Kopernicki, Project Gemini, because he's a huge Kiss guy, right?
Yeah, I think the RIM Hot Rod people might have these. So maybe these are better for another auction when Mark's around, possibly. Not sure if anyone's interested in that, because I won't go forward if no one's really interested in Kiss records tonight. I thought for sure they were.
Yeah, let's have if anybody wants Kiss, just say, do you want, because David can move on to other stuff then if you don't want Kiss.
Yeah, I can just grab some stuff right here that because this is my last round. I pulled about 200 records right beside me here, so I gotta move over. Okay, so Michael Shankar.
Speaking of Michael Shankar, their Hot Frog. Maybe he's got the Michael Shankar that you want from me.
Which one is it? Which one is it?
By invitation.
Yeah, I have that, but I'm not selling that one.
You're like me. I'm not selling that one.
This is built to destroy.
So he has one too, Hot Frog, but he's not selling his either. Because those were limited. Those by invitations.
Yeah. Of course, his iconic Flying V, which is I would love to have that guitar, and I think one day I will own.
Well, maybe Hot Frog can trade you his Flying V for that.
I will.
Because I know Hot Frog has a Flying V because he's shown it.
I know one day I will own a black and white Gibson Flying V. So $10 for Michael Shankar, Built to Destroy.
What's the big song on that one?
I don't know what was the video on this one. Was it Rock Will Never Die? I can't remember. I know Derek St. Holmes sings vocals on one of the songs from Ted Nugent's.
Yeah, well, read off the track listing on that one if you don't mind. Yeah, people are asking.
I'm Gonna Make You Mine, Time Waits for No One, System Failing, Rock Will Never Die, Red Sky, Rock My Nights Away, Captain Nemo, The Dogs of War, Still Love That Little Devil. So you can see on the cover, he's smashing his Gibson Flying V, which I'm sure Gibson probably gave him a dummy copy to smash, because that's just silly. You don't do that to a Flying V.
Yeah, maybe it's special effects.
Maybe an Epiphone, maybe. Although the Epiphone Flying V right now, looks like that is awesome. Anyways, $10 if no one wants it. I will move on. One more time, this one last one for Michael Shankar.
You can put that aside for me, if nobody takes it.
Okay. Michael Shankar Group, formerly of UFO. See, they have to tell people. This must be an early one for him.
I don't remember it, so I might, for $10, I might go for it.
This is 1980, so it might have been one of his earlier ones because
Yeah, isn't that the first one?
well, they wouldn't put formerly of UFO if it wasn't.
I'm pretty sure that's his first outing. What's on that? Read the track listing on that one.
Armed and Ready.
Armed and Ready. Yeah, that's his first one. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's got Victim of Illusion on it. It's a good one. Same thing, $10. Or Michael Shankar, ex-Scorpions, ex-UFO, ex his own damn self, ex-Contraband.
You put the other one aside for me, right?
Yeah.
10 from Dagan. Dagan's in for 10.
Okay. Unless no one else is interested, I will call that sold.
Yeah, good album. That's a great album.
It is very much so. Give me say Michael Shankar, $10.
It was a good, for after leaving Scorpions, that was a solid debut from him. Solo debut.
Totally was. Okay, so that one's there.
I know it's Michael Shankar group, but let's be real. It was pretty much a solo. He was pretty much a soloist. But...
You know what I'm actually looking for is those early UFO albums. I had a chance to buy them for like next to nothing, $10 each, and I didn't do it. You know those early UFO 2?
Yeah.
Ones? Like I'm looking for those ones, but
I know somebody showed one of those recently somewhere. Somebody showed that for early UFO. I don't even. I was watching another channel or something. Somebody showed it.
Yeah, I mean, I have the CDs. They're fantastic records, man. Okay, I really have a soft spot for Latter Day Rainbow with Jolyn Turner. I was going to say Graham Bonnet, but Jolyn Turner, and this might be one of my favorite ones he did with. This has Street of Dreams on it, which was a big hit. But $10 for Rainbow, Bent Out of Shape.
I don't know that Rainbow album.
It's. I mean, I think Street of Dreams was their biggest hit. What they had with Jolyn Turner, I believe. And I
what
think
year is that from? What year is that from? Is that in 80s?
83.
83. Okay.
And they did Since You're Gone with.
Yeah, I kind of only know the 70s Rainbow stuff.
No, this is good stuff, man. It's Roger Glover from Deep Purple he's in the band for here. This one. So yeah, $10 for Blackmore, Glover, Jolyn Turner, Chuck Berge, and Dave Rosenthal. $10. Anyone's interested? If not, back into Dave's collection it goes. All right. No one wanted the Malmsteens, the Who. I think, Anthony, I have some newer vinyl, but I'm not sure if anyone's interested in newer bands again. Like, does anyone want a Red Fox comedy album, an original filthy, dirty, filth record? His comedy, Past the Apple Leaf. I think this is probably his most famous comedy.
I bet you Darren would be interested in that. Darren's a big comedy collector.
Is he really?
Darren has a massive collection of comedy. He's a massive comedy collector. If you're here, still here, Darren. I know. Yeah, look, I'm Hot Frogs going, where's Darren?
Yeah, I see the bid for Dagan Studios for Rainbow.
So you're going to take the bid for the Rainbow?
Yeah. For Bent Out of Shape, yeah. Dagan Studios. Okay, so
Darren's like, already got that one. You look at him, huh? But a King copy would be great. What's a King copy?
This is King. This is a King copy.
So are you
friends?
So he'll take the Rainbow. Dagan will take the Rainbow.
Yeah.
So are you interested in that King copy there, DJ? Darren? Yeah, Darren's a huge comedy guy.
Yeah, I just want to show it. Well, it says King. It's on that. It's Gusto Records in King Records, Nashville, Tennessee.
Show the label. Darren's the expert on this stuff. Darren is probably the expert in the BC on comedy. He really is.
Yeah, it has a paste over on the back, which is
Oh, he goes, that's the same reissue I have by Quality Canada.
Yeah, this one's king. Anyways, that's fine. I have
If you have other comedy, you should be talking to Darren.
I do have a lot of comedy records. I didn't bring them out because I thought, well, I do have a lot of comedy records on vinyl. I think I have some newer records by newer bands which I really like.
Well, you can throw them, I'm a newer guy. So
The Head and the Heart.
What's that one?
The Head and the Heart on Warner Brothers Records.
I don't know that band.
They're a new band. Wow, this album is done. This album is done very, very well. Actually, this was from 2016. They're like an arena band now, oddly. But if anyone's interested, it's on $10. Then let me know. $10 for The Head.
I have to give them a listen.
The Head and the Heart, Signs of Light. There's the back. Okay, I'll skip past that. I have a couple of newer bands I'll show, and then I'm going to have to say goodnight. And I will say before I show the last ones, please everyone email me your full address. And I have it here what you bought, so that's not necessary. But also here, the other big things, please tell me your alter ego. So don't say, because I might not know your real name.
People, when you email us, sometimes people email and they just give us your real name, and then we're like, but what was your handle on YouTube? So when you email us, make sure you say who you were on YouTube, because a lot of times the email comes from somebody else, not from DJ Record Hound or whatever. The email doesn't come from I Am Hot Frog or something. It comes from the actual person.
Okay, so this is
remember to email us with your actual name and send us your address right away, so we don't play email tag. Email us with your postal address, what you bought, how much you bought it for, so we can immediately work out the shipping for you and send you a quote back on the shipping. Then you can pay us, because I sometimes end up playing email tag with people because they go, I bought so-and-so from you. And then I have to email them back and go, well, give me your address. And then they email back the address, and it's back and forth. So just give us all the info in the beginning. We can work out the shipping and get the stuff out to you right away.
Yeah. This is a very odd record. One of the weirder ones I have. Picture disc on Rhino Records from 1983. Another really old Rhino one with the original kind of Rhino logo there. This is.
How does that sound though? That's a 1983 picture disc. Does that sound any good?
Yeah. This is called Kinky Music, and it's Ray Davies of the Kinks arranging an orchestra. Arrangements of the Kinks' kind of greatest hits. So, you really got me on that, the songs you would think, but it's a real oddity in the Kinks catalog that Ray Davies conducted an orchestra to play Kinks songs, and I don't think it's like a classical orchestra. I think it's more like a schmaltzy kind of thing.
It was actually Ray Davies was actually involved in it.
Yeah, he's the one that arranged the orchestra, but I think it's the Larry Page Orchestra. But I think it's kind of like for Rhino to be involved, I'm gonna guess it's kind of a schmaltzy kind of thing, but a really cool oddity. But $10 for this one, if anyone's interested, on the picture disc from Rhino Records, the Kinks, Ray Davies. So that's actually the Kinks though. Real odd record. Not odd sounding, just odd find. So I will, I'll get one more ready and if anyone wants to throw out a bid, go ahead. If not, I cannot remember if I pulled the right one for this one. So I'll give it another 2 seconds if anyone wants to investigate the Kinks record. And the one I pulled is the wrong one, so I'm going to end it on that one. So sorry, I thought I pulled some more stuff, but I didn't. And the Queen one I pulled is the wrong one. So, anyways, I gotta end it tonight, Anthony. Thank you very much, everyone. I'm sure Anthony might continue going on.
No, I'm we said 2 hours and went almost 4, so
Yeah, I gotta go. I'm kind of now. Yeah,
I'm kind of numb myself with this. It's been a
Thank
busy
you,
week for me,
everyone.
I had the stream yesterday, I had a photo shoot yesterday. I just been go the last couple of days. I had the rush thing on the weekend, and
So I think what this taught me is, I mean, I'm learning every time what people want. So the next one, please attend. Or
yeah, this was supposed to be just a little auction, an impromptu mini auction that turned into almost a 4-hour auction. Our
yeah.
next auction will probably be around the end of September, beginning of October there.
But now I kind of know what people want a little bit more. I can pull more stuff. Like I said, I have a god awful amount of records that I can draw from. So, and I got about 12 UL boxes full of records. So,
Dagon is asking, what is the kiss behind you?
is there a kiss behind me?
There is a kiss behind you.
I don't know. Is there? Where?
Right behind
Oh,
you. There's
here?
a kiss on the couch.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, I was grabbing all my Kiss records to sell or to go through, and I was deciding which ones to sell. I have like 7 copies of Kiss first record, and so yeah, I was pulling a lot of my Kiss records just to decide what variants I was going to sell. But like I have one. This is how many copies. This is not even all of them of the Elder I have. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you, James.
4,
Thank you, James,
5.
for being here and watching the trolls. Much appreciated for
Yeah,
you
thanks
watching
everyone.
the timer. Always appreciated, James. I'll see you on Sunday on your stream on Sunday. Thank you for all your help, as always, my friend. Thank you. Thank you.
Anyways, thanks everyone. Please email me. What is it?
Email us, and we would like to get this all done within the next couple of days. We like to just get this all over with fast. So email us tonight or tomorrow. I'll respond to emails tomorrow. Work out the shipping. Bing bang boom. PayPal, family and friends. We'll get it in the mail to you, and away we go. I know it's Labor Day weekend, so might not be able to get the stuff mailed till Tuesday morning because it's Labor Day weekend. But you will. If all the money and everything's done this weekend, it'll be out to you guys right away.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate it. Come see us in September.
Come see us. Yeah, probably in a month from now, we'll be having another auction.
Thanks, everyone. Appreciate it. Thanks, Anthony.
Thanks, my friend. Talk to you on the flip side.
I'll talk to you soon. All right.
Bye, guys.
Woo!